Hello, chat. How you doing? How's everybody tonight? That's right, more indie shit. You know you love it. By the way, you love this game? See, right there, confirmation. Dave the Diver got a hotline? What is this? My notification said Dave the Diver hotline. I noticed a whole lot of, like, condemnation and criticism of Twitch alerts, of all things, in recent streams. It's like, Dartigan. Dartigan, yes, do I have your attention? The stream notification I received on my phone, my cellular device, contains an inaccuracy. Yes. Do you have an explanation for this? Afraid. I feel insulted. And I get it. I get it. Sometimes, chat, I have to make fun of you because you want to be like me. You want to be as obnoxious as I appear to be in videos, but you just can't pull it off because you have to have trained yourself to not respond emotionally to anything. You have to kill that part of yourself. Kill it by strangulation, preferably. That's right, choke your emotions. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna stop. Haven't played this game, so I'm gonna assume you play as that diver from Finding Nemo. You know what? You'll find out on our adventure together. But this is apparently a very good game. It was going through the rounds a few months back, but I didn't get a chance to play it because everything else was coming out at the same time. So I figured, why not give it a shot tonight? Lucky going to be happy? Is she a big fan of this game? I think she is, right? I know my emotions might like that in a kinky. You have kinky emotions, huh? Didn't you play this game on the way to LA? I was going to, but I ended up playing a different game called Norco, which is very good, by the way. You had me excited for Dragon's Dogma. I pretty much said that I didn't know if I'd be playing Dragon's Dogma tonight. I don't know, I just didn't really feel like playing another RPG tonight. So today is OG RE2 26th anniversary. Ah, hey. Pretty cool, 26 years. Maybe I should go back and play like a classic RE game at some point. Besides the remake of, Resident Evil 1. Then again, I do need to play through its... You know what? Why haven't I done that yet? I need to get that Chris section recorded if I ever want to make a video on that game. And since there won't be a Resident Evil game this year, might not be a bad idea to finally make one on it. It's the only one I'm missing from the collection, chat. Resident Evil Outbreak? No, the original OG Resident Evil. I've only ever played through Jill's section of it. Well, not the OG, but the remake of the OG. I have Jill's section recorded from like 2 years ago, but I never bothered recording Chris's section. Hell, I've done a video on Resident Evil 0. So I kind of should have done a video on Resident Evil already. Chris's section would be great. I might actually do that soonish. I have some time before the next big release, so maybe expect that next week, now that I think about it. Because I do like the remake. Play Resident Evil Survivor. It will take you an hour, no joke, and it's a first-person shooter. Resident Evil Survivor. Is that the one where you're on a boat? Or something? What's the next big release? The next big release is Suicide Squad. Followed by Final Fantasy Rebirth, and then I believe Dragon's Dogma, and then Alone in the Dark. You don't want to get older? Ha! Too bad. Think you can stop it. But no, there's, but just age well, you alright? Take care of yourself, mentally and physically. You'll be better for it. Yay, Dartigan does Dave the Diver. Okay, you made it sound like this is a Pornhub stream with that kind of title. Dartigan fills Dave the Diver. I never want to say that again, by the way. One where you play as Leon's Pinpal, Ark Thompson. I know very little about most of the Resident Evil spin-off games, Chad. I've never really looked that into them. Outside of like the one on PS2 where it's like multiplayer, and it's like you have like an entire party of people. I actually looked into playing that at one point, because you can still actually play that. Like fans have kept it alive. Also, thank you for the 200 bits, by the way, on the Pornhub sound effect, no less. Don't know how people are saying 2024 won't be as strong as last year. There's at least 20 games this year I'm excited about. I do think 2024 will be strong too. I think it's just because last year you had like big Zelda game, Baldur's Gate 3. You had a lot of big things people have been waiting for come out all in one year. And I think this year you also had the RE4, Dead, you know, just game after game. This year doesn't feel like there's as many big names like that, but there'll be still plenty of great games this year. Dartigan makes out with Dave the Dive. Well, making out is not a Pornhub kind of thing. Making out. You know what? Someone should create like, no one should actually do that. It'd make no money. Yeah, chat. Who here wants to create the softcore porn site where it's only softcore stuff? I mean, maybe there's a market for it. Don't forget Starfield and Forspoken. Oh yes, the two titans of last... Well, hey, Starfield did do very well financially. Quite well, in fact. I cannot believe, chat, how well Pal World is doing right now. It's like sold 4 million copies in like just like 3 days. Were you all that hard up for like a decently technological game, like well-designed Pokemon game? Was that what you all been waiting this finally? I've never been really much of a Pokemon guy, so I've never been a part of that community, but I did not know everyone was just jonesing for an actual competent Pokemon style game. Isn't it early access? Yes. You're excited for Pacific Drive? Oh yeah, I am going to be playing Pacific Drive, but I don't think that counts as like a huge release. It's like a AA release, I would say, but it looks good. Forspoken was last. Softcore porn? You mean Twitch? Okay, yeah, you got me on that one. Twitch has become a little bit of softcore porn. Making out rules? It does indeed. But I don't know if people would pay for it. I mean, to watch it. Talking about PAL, whatever, yeah, it's basically Ark Survival Evolved with Pokemon instead of dinosaurs. And I guess competently, the engine runs well right now. Quality of late Pokemon games, I'm not surprised they flocked to PAL World. I wouldn't know if I'd use the word flocked. 4 million copies is very good for an early access, like, indie game. But compared to the amount of copies a Pokemon title sells, that's a drop in the bucket. Like, Pokemon sells, like, what, 20 to 30 million copies per game? Metal Gear Solid 3 remake as well, and the Silent Hill 2 remake, I believe as well. But, I'm not gonna let myself get excited for either of those two games, given it's Konami. Don't forget about Angerfoot. I played a demo of that a year ago. Stellar Blade comes out this year. I'm getting it. Alright, chat. For all these people excited for Stellar Blade, what do you like about it besides ass? Because it just... Right now, you know next to nothing about it. Just like, yeah, this girl has a nice ass. I'm curious. What is that? Was like, you know, hey, that's all I need. If that's true, then hey, that's all you need. That's all you need. But that's really all I can tell you about it. If someone asks me what my opinion on Stellar Blade is, like, ass. The Plucky Squire looks pretty. The Plucky Squire, I believe I've heard of that. Ass titty. No, that is not a titty game. That is an ass game. Main girl reminds me of 2B. She doesn't look anything like 2B though, other than like nice ass. It does not look like a very existential crisis, Jungian, Nietzschean philosophy kind of game. Chore day today? Oh, you've been cleaning? Scrubbing everything down? I got to do that soon. I have to do that very soon, actually, now that I got my slate cleaned off. Hey, Herbert Hoover. Oh, come on now. Really? Him? That was a joke. I barely even think of him as, you know, well, a president. 2 mods you definitely need to play for Resident Evil 2 randomized and first person. I'd be good with, you know, vanilla. Randomized can sometimes be fun, but if I were playing it again for like the first time in years, I'd want to play the original. What was the one interesting looking samurai game made by Chinese... What was that one interesting looking samurai game made by a Chinese studio? I think I know what you're talking about. It's not really samurai. It was shown off at like the Game Awards, right? I forget the name of it, but I think that comes out this year. Black Myth Wukong. No, that comes out this year as well, I think, but he's talking about a different game. They got attention during the Game Awards. Hello all. Made some good progress in Elden Ring today. Did you finally get past Morgut? I'm assuming that's who you're having trouble with. I don't know. Haven't kept up with your Elden Ring journey. Oh yeah, speaking of games coming out this year. Elden Ring DLC. Chad, do you want a game I was thinking of playing today, but decided not to because I didn't want to go through the trouble of getting everything set up? You're not going to believe me when I say it. It's going to be a shock. Shenmue? No, not Shenmue. Why would I have to go through trouble of setting up Shenmue? I just download and it's ready to go. Is the Elden Ring DLC confirmed? It hasn't been confirmed, but it seems unlikely that it'd take them another year to finish a DLC. Persona 5, no. That would be shocking, though. I was actually thinking of playing The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Because it recently had like a fan release, allows you to play the game in Unity. And like, it's actually apparently, actually playable now. Why? Because I thought maybe I could make a pretty decent comparison between it and Starfield. And I'd be playing the Unity Daggerfall version. Unity Daggerfall is better than Starfield? Why, I would hope so. But it still has a lot of the issues that Starfield has of being too big of a world and with too much random generation. I add that it's free on GOG. Yep, Daggerfall's been free for many a year. You ordered pizza, but not enough buffalo sauce. Hey, you know what? Pizza is something that doesn't really need sauce, though. Other than tomato sauce. I have to disagree with your choices, sir. Margit, you beat on your first try? Oh, brags, huh? Just killed Rykard. I had way more trouble with Rykard than I did, Margit. I will totally be down for a Daggerfall stream, though. I might do it. I wouldn't want to play the entire game. I'd really just want to, like, maybe stream it once or twice. Also, Polycarp, 450 bits, and you're wrong, sir. I mean, hey, if you like it, you like it. To me, you guys know my preferences. I think a simple pizza is a good pizza. Cheese, you can have your different cheeses there. You can have your mozzarella or something else. But then just like tomato sauce, that's all I need. Difference is Daggerfall is like 1996. Yes, but Daggerfall made a lot of the same mistakes that I think Starfield made. And it's one of the reasons they had to, like, when they were making Morrowind, they pared so much back and focused on a much tighter game. And then have slowly basically gone back to making the same mistakes they did with Arena and Daggerfall. Of just trying to make this biggest, emptiest, shallowest world possible, just so it's like big number. Big number mean good. Would you ever stream Sea of Stars? Maybe. I don't own that game, but I did. It's like that's the game that's sort of inspired by, what is it, Chrono Trigger? Remember it came out last year, and I thought it looked pretty cool. Chrono Cross? Okay, this is not Chrono Cross inspired. Chrono Cross would mean 3D. Chrono Trigger inspired, chat. There's a difference. I never really played Chrono Trigger. I actually only played Chrono Cross. So I guess I don't have the nostalgia tie to a Chrono Trigger inspired game. But it did look pretty solid. Secret of Mana. Isn't there a new Secret of Mana game? Yeah, there was one that got announced at the Game Awards. It's coming out, I think, this year. Hope base games don't go up to $100. That seems unlikely, given that most people could not afford video games at that point. Everyone would just switch to playing indie games only. People can barely afford $70 games. You can't just automatically, like, here's an extra $30 on the price. People are like, I do have to eat. That would likely lead to people only buying at best 1 or 2 games a year, and so it had to be like a live service. It almost guarantee live service games have to be a thing because you need to be able to like play one game for a very long period of time. Good old Luffy, good old Luffy. Luffy. The One Piece guy? Yeah, I don't believe that rumor though, Chad. They were saying the same thing about GTA 6 will cost $100, but it's like, no. Not likely. Not very likely. Too bad that Chrono Cross remaster wasn't good. Square Enix is weird about Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. I don't know why. It's like people love those games, or at least I know they love Chrono Trigger. But Square Enix barely pays any attention to the Chrono series. And I don't really know why. I've never understood that. It's like, if they don't want to make more games in it, that's fine, but damn, you could do something great stuff with what you already have. You're lurking and cooking. What are you cooking? It's probably the same as people need to get used to not owning the things they buy way out of context. More than likely, yeah. But like I said, I don't think you'll be seeing $100 games anytime this decade, at the very least. You need a bit more inflation first. You believe it's because Nintendo owns it? What? No. Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross? First off, Chrono Cross was never even released on a Nintendo system. So that's not the case. And that's a direct sequel to Chrono Trigger. And Chrono Trigger is that's Square Enix's property. It was just released on the Super Nintendo, but it's been released on other things. You can play it right now on several things, including PC. I'd like a Daggerfall style RPG that doesn't have the humongous map and slightly different gameplay. There's an idea. That seems like something an indie studio could do a pretty good job with. Did you get a chance to check out the VOD for Home Safety? Yeah, did you get a chance to check out the VOD for Home Safety Hotline? Remember when digital was supposed to cost less than physical? Everyone remember that? No, I don't. I don't remember anyone ever promising me that. I was one of the first people... this sounds like... I was literally there... Like, digital kind of started with the release of Half-Life 2. That's the first time I ever bought a game digitally. And because, you know, hey... So that's why Steam is so big these days, and I was like right there at it when it happened. I was like, but even then it's like, you know, and there... I don't remember anyone promising me games would be cheaper if they're bought digitally. PC games by default back then were usually like $10 cheaper than console games due to them not having the console... Like, console makers would make their money off other people's games by charging... You have to pay like a fee if you want to release a game on a console, and that was how they made their money. Whereas on PC, not the case, so it allowed PC games to be cheaper by default, but even that's kind of come and gone. A pear, a beet, an almond arugula salad, and some lemon-dressed noodles. You know what? Sounds pretty good. I had fried rice today, and it's fucking delicious. Yeah, chat, here's what you do. You make yourself a big batch of rice, but then you stick it in the freezer and like have that all week when you fry it up, because it gets better. It's fucking better when you fry it up afterward, chat. Just throw some butter in there with it, some, you know, soy sauce, good shit. You can put eggs in there if you want, but it's not necessary. Got you Resident Evil 2, 3, and Code Veronica and Jet Set Radio on the Dreamcast. I mean, I thank you, but you don't have to do any of that. And if I were going to play them, I would not stream those games on a console. I would, like, emulate them. It's a lot easier to stream those kind of games if you just emulate. Dart fried rice? Yes, Dart fried rice. But hey, it helps with the cutting, you know. Not that many calories in rice. Boomer Dartigan? What? What did I say that was boomerish? I've said nothing that was boomerish. Can't put that on me. Other than I said that my first game I bought digitally was Half-Life 2. The amount of people in here who were not alive for the release of Half-Life 2 must be very small. So you can't really like, oh, Boomer, you bought Half-Life 2 when it came out. Boomer. Start of Half-Life. I was there to buy Half-Life 2, not the start. Well, what did the start ever means? I mean, I remember I had to like download Steam and I didn't even know what it was. Like I was like very upset is like I have to like download this fucking thing to like buy a game. Did I finish Dragon's Dogma? No, I haven't finished it yet. I'm not, like I said, I'm not promising to finish the original Dragon's Dogma. I'm only streaming it to get a good taste of it, to like better understand Dragon's Dogma 2 when it comes out. But I am enjoying it, so maybe I will end up doing it, I don't know. What are some game devs that work better with small budgets rather than large ones? Some game devs look, I'm not sure, I've never really given that any thought. Most game devs, like, they're indie games, they have to work with a small budget by default. But I can give you one dev that I know prefers smaller games now. The guy who did BioShock 1 and 3, I mean, in Infinite, he essentially nuked his entire studio because he couldn't handle the stress of working on big AAA games. And he essentially like wanted to create a smaller studio that make much smaller games over on a much smaller budget and larger timescales. And I believe they have a game coming out this year called Judas. That's very BioShock looking. But that's one developer that definitely is like... Apparently he was like nearly dying at the end of BioShock Infinite's development. Do you have plans to play Lords of the Fallen? I played Liza P, so I'm kind of like feeling pretty good right now about any type of like Souls-like. And also the DLC for Elden Ring will be coming out this year, almost certainly. So Lords of the Fallen, I don't really feel much desire to play currently. That could change though, we'll see. Obsidian? Obsidian has worked with some pretty big, projects, so I'm not sure if I'd say that, but they do sometimes make smaller games. Dipping your toes in, you could say? Just realized how loud this game sounds coming out my speakers. Made out of butter, cocoa powder, biscuits, and eggs. You can add extras like I did. What is this you're making? I think I asked you this question before. When I give Kate your package, are you and Kate going to open it together on stream or no? I mean, she lives in another state from me. It's kind of hard for us to do anything together. So, very unlikely. I don't usually do, like, unboxing things either. But you don't have to get me anything, man. You can get yourself some nice stuff. Lords of the Fallen is very meh. It looks like it's definitely better than its predecessor. Do you trust Nomura with a large budget? Well, I'm gonna be playing FF7 Rebirth in just like just a little over a month. Even though he's not the director of that game. And I've played plenty of his other games with big budgets like Kingdom Hearts. Do I trust him with... I don't know if I'd say I trust Nomura, but he's always... Sometimes he does good stuff, sometimes he just goes a little too crazy. It depends on who he's working with and how much control he has. Let's see. Not really a big Souls guy, chat. I actually like to finish games. Hey, so far, the only like Souls game I stopped playing was that Wolong game. That's because freaking like Chinese like Kratos or whatever his name is. Lu Bu. Bullshit boss fight. I gave up. I was like, you know what? They ain't worth it. What's not worth it? Amaguchi's director of Rebirth, and from what I saw in the rapid fire questions on Game Informer, he seems pretty cool. Ooh. Lu Bu is bullshit in Dynasty Warriors. Anytime you have Lu Bu up, I want to make a game just to insult Lu Bu. Just to like rub it like, hey, China, this guy ain't all that shit you make him out to be. Every game that he's in, like, well, mainly it's Dynasty Warriors, but you gotta make Lu Bu some kind of like nearly unbeatable badass. No, I want to make him a fucking pussy. I want to make him just like this cowardly piece of shit that you can kill by spitting on him. Just to stick it to him, like, hey, this is what I think of your Lu Bu. I know I'm being mean and insulting to Chinese history, but right now I don't care. Lu Bu can fucking suck my ass. I'm still pissed off over that boss fight. Kingdom Hearts 1, good. Kingdom Hearts 2, good. Kingdom Hearts 2 is alright, in my opinion. It's where things started going south. It's fun game, but damn did it go in the wrong direction. Gets his ass beat in Record of Ragnarok, good. Hope he got humiliated. I am the #1 Lu Bu hater, chat. You heard it here first. Lu Bu sucks. And I demand he stop being overrepresented in his, like, skill in video games. How does one suck ass? Apply mouth to anus. Pull air inward. Congratulations. CCP would like to know your location. Well, it's here in good old US of A, motherfucker. Let him come and get me. Let him come. There's two oceans between me and them, one in each direction. Was Lu Bu the big fat guy in Chinese history? No, he was just like a warlord who did some like fighting and switched sides a lot during the, the Three Kingdoms era. But whenever he's like depicted in a video game, he's always turned into like the Kratos of China. It's like some unstoppable warrior you have to like spend all day fighting. He doesn't have skill, he's just really strong. I think he's just all hype. He's been oversold. Tough talk for someone with Dynasty Warrior Lu Bu range. I don't even know. I guess he just fires arrows and stuff. But you know what? I don't think he's that good. You know, I hope Kratos goes to China in the next game just to rip his head off. Even if he isn't a god. There you go. There's your next Kratos. You'll rampage in China. You remember one big fat guy from that era? When he got burned, he had so much body fat that his body burned for weeks. What is this? I mean, people usually get too fat back in those days because, not enough food. Kratos will be a side character in the next game, I bet. It's a possibility. That's what Sony likes to do these days. Wasn't Lu Bu more of a tactician over an actual warrior? Probably. I doubt he would, I guess he was like, you kind of had to be part of the... Like back in those days, even if you're like the general, you kind of had to be there at the side of the battle to lead, because no electronics to send messages. Had to like just drive your banner across the field. So maybe I just like insulting him now because of a boss fight that was bullshit. Would you say Lu Bu is the most overrated historical? He's not mythological. He was real apparently. But you say he's overrated. He's overrated in video games, and I'm assuming also movies out of China that feature him. I don't know why, but he's just like, he occupies a large part of the, Chinese view of like their combat ability. And I, for one, want to set the record straight that he was probably not all that. Anyone ever watched that Dynasty Warriors movie? I didn't even know that was a thing. Do they fight as many people in the movie as they do normally in the games? Let me ask you this question. When I give you Half-Life on the Dreamcast, are you going to play it on the stream or no? I've already played Half-Life technically 2 times on my stream. I played the Black Mesa version, and then I played an RTX lighting mod version of the original. I don't think I'm going to be playing Half-Life on my stream again for a long time, or if ever. Unless there's a very interesting mod or version of that comes out that make me want to. China doesn't have many great battles. China's full of, war. Most of their history was like one... Here's Chinese history for you. Lao Jingdou takes power. Tens of millions die. Yeah, that happens over and over again throughout Chinese history. So something happens, and then like a couple million people have to die because of it. So yeah, there's no hell. You could make just the Taiping Rebellion alone is one of those bloody things that ever happened in history. You could make entire horror stories and games about that shit, and that was because some Chinese dude thought he was the brother of Christ. Literally, just some Chinese guy is like, you know what? I think I'm the brother of Christ. Millions dead because he had that thought. That is some of the most interesting history you can ever read about. Nvidia showed off Half-Life 2 RTX. Pretty nice. Yeah, I think I saw some of it. Who would you say is the most overrated figure in Western history? Most overrated. King Arthur, if he even existed. I don't think King Arthur actually existed, but George Washington, that's very America-centric. Most people don't really give a shit about George Washington unless you're American. Hitler is overrated. I'd have to think about it. Who would be the most I think you'd have to ask someone who actually is not part of the West to name the most overrated. Chilling time with Dartigan, that it is. You know, I gotta give you guys some moment to, like, ask me questions and just have a good time talking, you know. And has the most interesting and unique history. Shame a good portion of it got burned in the late 1900s. Like, yeah, shame a lot of it was destroyed. Napoleon, I don't know. Napoleon kind of earned his, like, story. King Arthur had to be more of an idea over an actual person. Yeah, there's no historical record of him actually existing. Can confirm George Washington isn't important. Really? I don't know. You don't have to like the guy, but saying he's not important is a bit of a... Well, you do have a kappa there after, so maybe you're just being facetious. I don't know. I'm still trying to think who's the most overrated in Western history. Well, I can... Not a person, but I can tell you an entire group. The fucking Spartans. Overrated as fuck. Overrated. Their entire idea of the Spartans, Chad. So I would say that. They get brought up all the time, and they aren't all that. I already know you hate... I don't hate the Spartans, I just think they're overrated. And, I mean, they have interesting history, but the things that people mention about them these days, like they're the greatest warriors of all time. Trading from birth. Like, bullshit. We were just talking about God of War, who is a Spartan. Yes, but he's a very, very fictional version of them. Once mentioned, they also may have been into... Oh, they didn't. They weren't... May is the wrong word to you. There was a lot of, pedophilia going on. And just a lot of, gay, love anyways. But, they're also really into, slave society. But that's the only reason they actually had a military history, because they needed to put down slave revolts. They lived in constant fear of their slaves just rebelling against them. That's the only reason they had a military to speak of that was well trained. But as soon as another well-trained military came along with what was it, Alexander, shit, I'm blank. Which part of Greece did Alexander come from? Alexander and his father. Macedonia, was it? Yeah, as soon as the Macedonians showed up, and the Thebans as well, yeah, Thebans, Sparta was fucking, you're wrecked. They just got fucking washed. Spartans are like the Confederacy in a way. Well, they did last a lot longer than Confederacy did, but yeah, sure. The Spartans are the Yeehaw Confederates of ancient Greece. Never thought of it that way, and you know what? You can make a good bit out of that. But, yeah, there's probably one of the more overrated groups in Western history. The Spartans. Didn't really contribute much besides they're oh, we're so good at war. Where's all the famous Spartan art and legacy besides that? Athens totally punked them on that, even though Athens got, beaten by the Spartans. Kinda ironic the Spartans' power is broken forever by Thebes and their sacred band, an elite band of warrior lovers. Yup. Exactly. That it blue shift and you can play as one of the aliens on the Dreamcast? I'm fine. Phalanxes, I guess? I'm pretty sure they didn't even invent phalanxes. I don't believe. I think that was something they copied from someone else. But like I said, that's really all their history we know them for today. You know what? They were half decent at combat for a while. Until the rest of Greece caught up to them. Wouldn't that make ancient Greek people the Californians? Given, the culture of ancient Greece? Not too far off. They basically just fight. That's really all they're really famous for. Instead, they didn't really have a bunch. Athens was all about governance and philosophy and thinking and stuff, as well as their naval structure and they had a lot more going on culturally than the Spartans did. Were people just gayer back in ancient Greece and Rome? It's complicated. It wasn't it was socially acceptable. It was only if you were the top, you were the one seen in command. That it was and people just not paying attention to it. So I think it's misunderstanding to say people were accepting of it. It just didn't usually get brought up, and you had to usually be the one who's seen as like, the top. Macedonia came up with phalanxes, says Google. That's what I was thinking. Fun fact, the first, and I believe only successful slave revolt happened in Haiti. Yup. Haiti, though, has not been doing good since then. But that's mainly due to the way the rest of the world shut them out for a while after that slave revolt. Like France, it's fucked up actually. Like they revolted against France and won their freedom, and then France came in like, oh yeah, you owe us money because you used to be our slaves. So they got stuck with like a massive like bill they were paying back for the next 2 centuries because they like freed themselves from France from slavery. It's like, you are our property and you need to pay us the damages because you're no longer our property. Like, you know what? That's like, that's the most like lawfully evil thing I've ever heard. Didn't even know you could do that. Hey guys, how you doing? We're having a history session right now, Fulio. But it's a good one. Not to mention that most of that country was stripped of its resources by that point. Well, they did do a lot of logging themselves, most of it in fact, from what I know of, to help. But it was largely to help to like focus on paying off their debt. But yeah, it turns out getting rid of all your trees ain't exactly a great idea. Didn't help that Papa Doc ruled with an iron fist for a good while. Yup. Papa Doc, though, you gotta admit that was a good name. Can we push Cleopatra down and steal her lunch money? How much do you think she's got? I mean, you probably like slip some rings off her finger. I don't know if she keeps any coins on her. History before indie game Dave the Diver. You know what? It feels right, doesn't it? The bottom top thing can sometimes be a bit overplayed in Greek history, as some forms of sex didn't consist of that. Weirdly thigh sex was more of the norm. That is kind of, how do we learn these things? How do we like find the history? Like, you know what? They like to fuck thighs. That's what the Greeks like to do. Hey, they had all that oil, they might as well have been using it. Do you have a favorite empire that you think is the most fun to learn about? I've mentioned before, my favorite era of history is usually like the Bronze Age empires, like basically the first civilizations that like kind of formed. Because it's so interesting to learn about the first societies, and like, just think about that. When you can't look back in history and see much that came before you, it had to have been weird, or at least I think it would have been weird. And also how most of them fell all to like mysterious invaders called the Sea Peoples. That just like showed up and wrecked everyone's shit, and we don't really know who they were. So a lot of like the Assyrians, the Babylonians, ancient Egypt, a lot of those are my favorite, or my preferred like ancient civilization bits of history. The Sea Peoples? Yeah, look it up, the Sea People. Basically, the Bronze Age went through an apocalypse. Like all the Bronze Age civilizations, almost all of them collapsed all at once, under the strain of being invaded by the Sea People. It is, like I said, we don't really have much historical knowledge on who they were, other than that they possibly might have come from like maybe Crete or some other place in Europe for some reason, that they were migrating down toward like the cradle of civilization. But whatever, regardless where they came from, they fucked up and they fucked everything up, and then they just kind of disappeared into history. It's cool as shit. Gonna have to do a deep dive. I mean, you trust me. You just type in the Sea Peoples on YouTube. You'll get many videos talking about it. You learned a bit about it when you directed Moana Jr. Moana's from that's like the, not really the Philippines, but like, I think, or maybe it is. I don't know. That Pacific Islander stuff, right? Didn't know they had to deal with the Sea People. The Bronze Age collapse happened because the bronze mines run dry. Not quite. The thing about the Bronze Age, they were actually using iron during large portions of the Bronze Age. They just, not a lot of it. Well, not a lot of it, but they're using more than just bronze. The seamen, look it up. No, don't look up the seamen, alright? Someone's trying to bait you. Sorry, that was my fault. I was having some fun back in the day. We have someone who's taking blame for it, chat. New Zealand, they had to leave their islands because the ocean was going nuts and no one knows where the OGs went. Makes me wonder if they might be connected. Sea people sound like grounds for a good horror history game or movie. Exactly. I mean, it's like an invading force of like people who just came in and destroyed several civilizations all at once. I mean, it literally was like, think of like when you ever hear people talking about apocalypses and stuff. It was like that. It's like the first human civilizations is all at once collapsed except for like one or two who managed to hang on. There's only a few times in history that's kind of happened. You have like the Bronze Age collapse. You have basically the like Justinian plague of Rome, and then eventually the fall of Rome. Then you really only have like the other one I can think of is like a good like apocalypse story, or like it's actually in history, is like North and South America being depopulated by diseases that the Europeans brought over. It's like that was pretty, you know, that was pretty like, you know, as well. Mongolia and the Mongols. The Mongols like killed 10% of the world's population just by like just killing everything they could find. Bronze Age was destroyed due to inflation because of the seamen. Cat is coming out with alternate history as we speak. Polynesians were wild sea travelers. They landed on Madagascar before any Africans did due to currents at the time. Mongols are Huns, but on boats. You know, I've actually never looked that much into the Huns. I know of like Attila the Hun, but I don't really know. I know they like really messed up Rome for a time. I don't really know that much about them. Other than like that apparently Mulan had to like fire rockets at them to stop them from destroying China. I didn't know they also attacked China. That was only Rome. Maybe the sea people were an aquatic version of modern furries. That would explain a lot. They were scalies, they weren't furries then. In some legends, she is beheaded too. Re Mulan. To defeat the Hun. The Bible is just lies to spread. Well, the Bible does mention a lot of historical moments that got included in it, you know. So you can't just say that all the Bible is lies. You don't have to agree with that, you know, religion or anything, but there are like historical accounts in the Bible. They just look at it through a filter of religion. That song rules. It's not my favorite Disney song, but it is up there. Everyone knows my favorite Disney song. Better question, which historical figures do you think were secretly furries? One that I think clearly, Caligula. Definitely Caligula. No question there. Mulan is the Lu Bu of modern China. Come on now, Mulan would kick Lu Bu's ass and you know it. He would never see it coming. Never thought I'd pop in here and hear you talking about religion. Well, that really was only like one comment. We're not actually having a discussion about religion. Hellfire, hellfire, dark eye. I also really like the line, "You'll be prepared. You'll be rewarded." That one hits pretty hard too. I am horny, so horny. That's my version of Hellfire though. Hellfire will always be a banger. It just works really well because it's like the only song where they don't go too overboard with the background visuals. It's really just like that dude in front of a fire, and then he does briefly like pretend he's being judged by a bunch of robe figures, and he kind of sees like a phantom of, you know, of the girl, and that's it. They didn't really go too crazy with it, which I kind of like. It's very toned down, which actually works really well in its favor because he is a man of like, you know, faith. Well, sort of. So it wouldn't really make too much sense for the background to be displaying all kinds of like crazy like changes of like geometry and like fantasy, because that's not what he is about. He's not, you know, fantastical. He doesn't have much of an imagination. I love Ferngully Toxic Love. I have only ever seen the ending of Ferngully, where there's like the big logging truck cutting everything down. Songs in the 70 version of Robin Hood are so good. I have never seen the Disney Robin Hood. Isn't that the one where they basically just like reused a bunch of animation from their other movies to make? Apparently the sea people were mentioned in the Bible too. Really shows how much of an effect they had on everyone without really entirely... I wasn't aware of that. I mean, it makes sense. Hunchback is easily the scariest and most real of the animated ones. In terms of like the stuff it deals with, yeah, it deals with a lot of actual, like, well, just history. I want to talk about Horny Toxic Love is the horniest kids movie song ever. Tim Curry is great. Did you ever watch the 70s Disney version of Robin Hood? Nope. I think Hunchback might be the live-action Disney movie that actually works. It could, but let's be honest here. Disney, it doesn't seem like they can pull that off. I'm gonna eat someone, it might as well be you. Can I just say, chat, I've never liked the Jungle Book since we're on the Disney topic. I've never really been into the Jungle Book. The dark of the night from Honest. In the dark of the night, the evil will find you. Yeah, I remember that a little bit. Danny DeVito was the Hunchback. That's too obvious, alright? Did you read my last message? No, I don't think I did. Sorry, I must have missed it. Chat's been moving a bit fast tonight. 100 certainly hasn't inspired much hope so far, exactly. Terror is the least I can do. Just saw a tweet. What happened to Huey between Metal Gear, Peace Walker, and Metal Gear Solid 5? Turned into Gendo Ikari? Well... yeah, man, well, it is kind of sudden, but... yeah, he did turn into a piece of shit. Betrays his friends. I guess they had to make him a piece of shit based on what we knew was going to happen to him eventually with his son. Well, I mean, he literally kills himself because his son cucks him. Had to, like, you know, lessen the blow. What have we been talking about? Also, hi, Dart. What have we been talking about? We've gone from talking about Spartans to Sea Peoples to Bronze Age to Disney to now very briefly Metal Gear Solid. It's a range of topics, man. So are you gonna start playing? No. No, I'm not gonna play the game. What do you think is what I do here? I like leaving the intro up just so I can, like, you know, have some music in the background. This gaming thing ain't gonna, like... I think I can build a streaming career off playing video games. When have I ever played a fucking video game, I ask you? Are you not enjoying the conversation, Puff? You know me, I like to have, like, my... when I'm just playing games just for the, like, hell of it, not like a research stream, I like to have, like, a long, you know, slow opening, just to, like, you know, get into the swing of things. And just, like, talk to chat for a while. Also, I forgot to send out my, you know, Discord announcement. Do that real quick. I'd leave this game on for the music in the background rules. Started talking about history, or pivoted to furries at some point. Well, we only discussed furries very briefly. You don't play video games, you criticize them. True. That is what some people claim that I do on my YouTube comments, but this guy didn't even play the game. He didn't play the game. He doesn't know. He's like had someone else play it for him. It's everyone's favorite go-to. It's like, he didn't play the game. He's not a gamer. He's not one of us. He doesn't know. You know, every once in a while, we should have a just chatting stream. I've never actually done nothing but a full just chatting stream. But so, yeah, I probably should. Because I seem like I'm pretty good at them. They're so sensitive. Look, some people take it personal when you insult a game they like. You good, but here what I said, about to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I just wanted, waiting for it done downloading. Pretty good game. Just posted my last... Look, I'm sorry, man. I can't read every message you send me. You just have to accept that some of your messages, even when you at me on them, are going to get missed. Every once... But, yeah. Still think the funniest reaction to your site was when I was hanging out with this girl who's a big AC fan and I showed her your AC Valhalla video. She stopped hanging out with me in a few days. Oof. Sorry about that. I still maintain that game is shit. But hey, maybe you dodged a bullet. She like doesn't want to see you anymore because you like a YouTuber who doesn't like a video game. That's a pretty big red flag. You said rebirth, not remake. Okay, God. Cut my fucking dick off already, why don't you? I'm kidding, by the way. You've seen some games I've loved. I've seen plenty of games I've loved. I prefer to send games I enjoy. But, you know, some people don't know that. Not everyone comes to my live streams and gets the personal experience like you guys do. You guys know me in and out at this point. You know my likes, my dislikes, my irrationalities, my calm perseverance, my bravery, my rugged good looks, my dashing physique, my confidence. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. You're like, he's a fucking blowhard. He's full of shit. Don't go to his streams. Average Dartigan fan dropping the ball with a woman. Is that what unites you all? Enjoys Life is Strange confirmed. I did like the first Life is Strange. I've made no secret of that I actually like the first Life is Strange. The quirkiness of it is just enough. And the gameplay with time rewinding actually had me interested with like using like going through a conversation and rewinding time to like change it as well. That worked pretty well. It had its problems, but overall I like that game. It's only like what they did afterward. And apparently Don't Nod no longer even like makes Life is Strange games. Like Square Enix has taken that away from them. So who knows what's gonna happen with that series. Are you supposed to know about your rugged looks without a face cam? I've used face cam in the past. You only need to see it once for it to be burned into your memory. Not mad at me, good, because no reason to get me mad over someone for missing a Twitch message. How many times I've seen comments on your videos that say something along the lines, oh my god, did you even play the game? Like, I know, that's a very common line for someone who's in denial. Like, it's very easy to prove. It's like, hey, do you want to see me play it on my Twitch stream? All the VODs are there. You had the reverse experience. You showed a girl your Kingdom Hearts videos, she loved them and ended up scoring. See there? Chat? Now that's a success story right there. I got someone laid and I didn't even have to, like, actually try. I got 9 more days of wearing the heart monitor and thankfully the itchiness has mostly gone away. Hey, hope everything turns out alright, and it's just like, you know what, not an issue. We're getting a kick out of the first Life is Strange 2. Couldn't stick with the rest of the series. Yeah, I've not liked the games that have come out afterward. Did you like Life is Strange? I know you like Before the Storm, at least I think you said. I've said I did like Life is Strange, the very first one. Before the Storm, I didn't despise it, but it also just felt like filler. It introduces a lot of elements that actually make the first game make less sense, and it just felt pointless. It didn't really add anything to anything. So I'm not exactly, I don't really shine the light on that one. It's like, you know, I like this one, alright. But it's really only the first Life is Strange I actually enjoyed. You don't even bother reading comments on your videos, you fall. If I wasn't running the channel, I wouldn't either. It can be, you know, it can be like draining sometimes, you know. What is my next sim video? I haven't started work on it yet. Probably have to get started on it tomorrow, since tomorrow will be my days off from streaming, so I won't be like bothered by you fucks. Be able to focus my attention on my real job. So I'll decide then. It's probably going to be Starfield, that's my guess, given that that's a more bigger game with a lot more of like negative criticism thrown at it that people want to hear about than Alan Wake 2. Is Shakespearean scene in Before the Storm was brutal for me. The only good thing about, really before the storm was the little D&D game you can play in it. That was pretty clever. You leave me bad reviews if you didn't like me? Well, that's petty. I will like you. Bad review time. Ignore those comments, especially if they're not positive. It's not always the best advice. Sometimes you do need to read your criticism. What ending did you do in the first Life is Strange? I let Chloe die. Loading screen simulator sim video? Exactly. I'm gonna stream and sin all of the old school Windows screensavers. You can do a poll on YouTube to get that decision done. Well, I can also like move all the like voting onto Patreon, which is something I'm considering doing. Like, hey, you want to vote for the next game? That'll be $2, please. Can't wait for the comments of you don't even play NG10. That's where it gets good. NG10. Did you see they're turning Until Dawn into a movie? That has been mentioned in chat a couple times, and I've mentioned before there's really no point since you can watch it. It is essentially a movie with a few button prompts. Land Before Time owns. Speaking of Alan Wake, apparently the new update, DLC content, and an extended ending. Will you be playing that? I will play a DLC. I'm not gonna play through the entire main game again to get like a slightly more ending that I've already seen on YouTube, but I will play DLC. I'm just messing with you. I'm aware, man. I can notice when someone's messing with me. I can sometimes mess with people too, as you see. You got your pizzy, and you're full. Maybe Life is Strange shouldn't have made Chloe living the canon ending. Here's what I would have done were I in charge of making the Life is Strange sequel. I would have made it. I actually had this idea. This is what I would have done to write it. Maybe it would have been good. Maybe it would have been sucky. I would have gone with that both endings are canon, and you play the game starting from Max's point of view, from the ending where she let Chloe die, but she starts having but then also there's like it would have to be like one of those like multiverse things almost a little bit. Like you have two separate timelines, so you're like on one hand you're playing as Max in one timeline where she let Chloe die, and then on the other timeline, I guess that's not the case. But well, you probably wouldn't want to play on two times. You want to stick to the one where Max let Chloe die. But maybe she's like getting like visions or like dreams of this other timeline, and maybe like letting the entire town die in a tornado is driving the other Max kind of insane. So you could have like Max be the hero and the villain. Like the Max, I don't know, I feel like letting an entire town full of people die would like affect you pretty negatively, especially when you're a time god. That might be kind of dangerous. That's what the comics is? What? Well, I know they do that sort of in the comics, but they didn't really make Max turn into like... Because actually there seemed like there was a hint of like Max becoming like maybe a villain at the end of Life is Strange 1 when she speaks to like a alternate timeline version of herself who like hates her guts. So that was my idea that you could probably work with. Another multiverse lover? Look, you can sometimes do multiverse alright when you keep it smaller. Didn't they already do the multiverse thing with the timeline of Chloe being sick? Like I said, there's like comics that continue the plot of those two, but I don't know. I know it's weird. Apparently, like at some point, Rachel Lambert comes back to life or something like that, or like she moves herself into a timeline where that never happened. But I don't really care. Like I said, it's all kind of shit. But that's the way I would have written it, instead of like going on to like an entirely new group of people. But apparently Don't Nod is no longer in charge of Life is Strange, and they've actually gone on record saying that Square Enix made a lot of the decisions for them, and they just couldn't figure out how to like write a sequel that would have kept Max in the storyline, so they like went to new people. Comic where it goes into the ending of Life is Strange, Max of the timeline where Chloe lives, Max starts having nosebleeds and then has a vision from the other timeline where it's revealed Max died. Max broke time and went into a third timeline where Chloe and Rachel were alive. So that's sort of what I was thinking of. That would have been better than like the two like kids on a road trip. I love you too. And well, I was eating those. Why did that become such a joke in my stream for so long? It's been dead for a while, but you've probably just resurrected it with that whole I was eating those beads. That and the whole muffin thing. Like, the muffin and the beans, that was like an in-joke on my stream for like the first several years of streaming. And I shouldn't have mentioned that because now chat will be doing it all the time again. You're sad? Why? You have a muffin. Those are like the two laziest, easiest jokes I ever made, and for some people, just people latched onto them. Chat, I even showed you the song of someone made of that guy going, the eating the beans song. Can we resurrect Persona 5? It ain't dead from what I know it. Beans, corn, beans, corn, beans and corn. Let's see. Can't even the follow-up that before the storm, they made a joke out of the beans for some reason. What are your thoughts on Vampire the Masquerade 2? I highly doubt it'll be as memorable as the first game. Maybe it'll be like technically better to play since Masquerade 1 was never really finished and was kind of rough to ever like actually get through. But the actual characterization in the world were like so well done that you could overlook it. I'm gonna guess it'll be the opposite, where the role-playing element will not be anywhere as near as good, but it might be technically more feasible to play through it. This looks like a Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen film set. Oh yeah, I remember that one actually. I actually, weirdly, my favorite Life is Strange bit I did was one that I carried over twice, and the evil, like, playing Sephiroth's music over white people appearing in Life is Strange 2, and then mentioning that, and then in Life is Strange True Colors, they did, like, literally made the white guy an RPG villain for, like, a joke, and it ended up being the case, as like a hint that he was the villain. I was like, you know what, I wonder if they watched, and got, you know what, he's got a good idea here. Gonna be honest with you, I really don't like Life is Strange. I mean, hey, if you don't like it, there's plenty of things I don't like out there. No, don't be honest with me. Lie to me. The drug dealer who got several people killed, beaten up, is really into beans. Well, he didn't really get anyone killed, did he? But I'm aware that he's really into. Hey, you think he's saving money, all right? He's living frugally, eating beans. It's all you need in life. One of my favorite jokes was in Life is Strange 2 Colors when someone was recording a song and you started singing Kid Rock over it. I think that was during a live stream. I don't think I did that in the video. You like Life is Strange? Do you like Life is Strange in an ironic way, or do you think where the writing is good? Like I said, it's only the first game that I like, and I like it for several reasons. The time rewinding mechanic works really well in that setting. I also like that the world and the characters were just quirky enough, and also none of them really, I felt, were obnoxious anyway. And the storyline actually worked pretty well too. So overall, I just enjoyed it for those reasons. But then the series devolved after that pretty quickly. Now, when I say the writing is great, no, clearly the writing was kind of shit in Life is Strange 1, at least the dialogue was. A lot of the stuff they did in the story was pretty good, or well written. The dialogue was sometimes, but that's also what made it kind of likable, is that the writing was a bit cringy in like a, charming kind of way. Come on, chat, admit it. You've all, have ironically used the word shaka bra since then, right? Like, come on, shaka bra. It's always funny to watch French people try to pretend like they know how to speak like they're Americans, right? Especially American teenagers. So NorCal does use all that slang. Well, that game is set in Oregon, which is pretty close to NorCal. Life is Strange is a shit series. As a series, I agree, but I still like the first game. What's your favorite character in this series? Who would my favorite character be? Like I said, in the series, it's really only be from the first game I would choose. I thought Max was actually a pretty good protagonist. Life is Strange 2 is where you get clocked out. Don't even think little brother has powers and everyone is racist. Made a fun plot. It didn't. It had many issues with it. Dartigan never played Dave the Diver, the end. Okay, goddammit, I'll play the fucking video game. Alright, Chad, you don't want me to, like, have conversations with you? I get it. You want me to play games and not speak as much. I can do that for you. Look at this, chat. You got me to play a video game by whining. All this looks pretty good. I don't need to change anything. As a child, I did kind of want a little crab as a pet because one of my friends had one. Those little, they're like the little tiny ones you can like buy at any beach. I kind of wanted one of those. I wouldn't want one now. Yeah, a hermit crab. Did he go for his... Oh, went for the dick. This reminds me of the opening of Witcher 3. Where you notice that, Geralt keeps his legs very finely shaved. Sushi platter. This is what you do when you need sushi, chat. You call up this dude, I'll get it for you. Flying out right now. Geralt has the smoothest legs. It was kind of weird noticing, like, you know what? He's supposed to be super manly. Keeps those legs baby smooth. When I do beat Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Well, I think I might have an idea how it ends, but thank you. What's your favorite Ashley Birchwell? You know damn well Triss likes those legs shaved. Maybe it's because he's a Witcher, he just doesn't grow body hair down there. Like the mutations make him smooth and glistening. He literally starts out that game glistening and smooth. Just curious, but where would I put a video of me singing in the Discord? Probably in the YouTube section, since I'm assuming you'll be using YouTube to display it. When is Rebirth coming out, by the way? End of next month. He grows facial hair? Yeah, but maybe he doesn't grow leg hair. Dave is your spirit animal. It's because he drinks root beer. Oh, Dave, you got here. His name's Cobra. You got here quickly. Well, I was told to hurry here. I was on vacation, you know. So where's the sushi at? Don't rush yours. Chat, I had actually liked sushi when I was in LA. And I didn't dislike it. But I've come to the conclusion sushi is really just a meat noodle. Because it doesn't really have much of a flavor. It's like what you put on it to get it into your mouth. And that's what you're actually tasting. So I've come to think of sushi as like meat noodles. Don't rush yourself. Have a look around. Look at this giant blue hole. I've never seen anything like this. It's not just the size. Every time you enter the giant blue hole, the terrain and ecology change. I've heard that giant blue hole is like a death trap, the real one. It's like you never want to go diving there. This could be an incredible business opportunity. What kind of business? Well, we can discuss that later. I heard you took a break from diving. How about warming up? I'll guide you from here. Go ahead and go on in. I don't have a good feeling about this. That's a perfect description. I mean, there's many things that can be noodles. Most underwater caves are death traps. If you don't know what you're doing, yes. But there are a lot of people who are into cave diving. But the blue hole especially is like there's been so many people who have died there. Nice form, ha 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 ha. Alright, now, but try stretching out a bit. Try moving to the marked area. With L2 you can move quickly. Remember that this speeds up oxygen consumption. Well, it looks like your skills are intact. Your moves are as nimble as a freshwater snail. Let's now practice using the weapon you'll need in contingencies, the dive knife. Try using the survival knife on small fish. I'm pretty sure we catch our fish for sushi with nets, but alright. Well done, smooth and quick. And finally, you haven't forgotten how to use the harpoon, have you? Harpoon? Well, I haven't used one in a long time. Do you aim first and then... looks like you'll need some practice. Try using the harpoon to catch, let's say, 3 fish. Aim with X and fire with R2. Not a lot of range on this bad boy. Fuck. Yeah, it can only be big fish, maybe. There we go. Chat, isn't this just 2D Subnautica? What's that? What's Subnautica? It's literally like an underwater diving game, only on an alien planet. And it's all in 3D. It's also very well known. Needs more underwater horrors. I think those are in this game, though. I think that should get you back on track in no time. Alright, come back up to the boat. You haven't heard of it? Yeah, it's literally like a game. It's a survival crafting game, but it's all based on diving. You will lurk. He's gonna lurk, chat. He's gonna lurk. Okay, now that you got the hang of it, let's get down to business. Dave, you love sushi, right? For sure, that soft fish meat with oily rice. Oh man, that's just the best. Okay, how do you get that big eating nothing but sushi? And rice? Well, listen up. I have a friend who is a sushi chef who left the business for a while. He has a bit of a sharp tongue and a slight temper, but he has one skill that I guarantee is unmatched in the world. It is right here that I started a restaurant with my friend that sells one-of-a-kind sushi. Sushi sold here is made from fresh fish caught in the blue hole where fish from all over the world can be found. Don't you think people will just go nuts for it? Yum, I'm already craving it. Oh, I bet so. Why don't you join in on this awesome adventure as well? What do you say? I mean, I love eating, but I don't know a thing about cooking. Nothing to worry about. The restaurant is all ready. All you need to do is dive to get the ingredients. Doesn't sound too bad, right? And if we decline, the game ends. It's all muscle, not fat. Like, oh, so you're saying he's like, the kingpin. Rice is fairly carb heavy. Hey, I had a big ass bowl of rice today. It's very good. I fried it up from my leftover of like what I made a couple days ago. Soy sauce, butter, damn good shit. So I can eat as much sushi as I want? Yeah, sure. You have to pay though. Wait, do I get paid for doing all this? Can't wait to check it out. The sushi restaurant next to the Blue Hole. It's supposed to open tonight, but I'm not sure if it's ready. Let's go have a chat at the restaurant. Interesting. Hello, Boncho. Are we all ready to open? As you can see, it's ready just in time. Oh, it's already finished? You are the fisherman Cobra was talking about. Well, I'm more of a diver than a fisherman. Alright, anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Boncho. So, you like sushi? Sure do. Tuna belly, eel, sea urchin. Oh boy, just think of... I don't think I'd ever want to eat sea urchin. Just thinking about it makes my mouth water. Just as mediocre as expected. Sushi is a food that combines the soul of sea and land. Symbolizes Mother Nature herself. Most people, however, have only tasted more accessible fish just like you. How empty a life is one that ends without ever tasting the beauty Mother Nature can offer. My calling is to bring the taste of Mother Nature to everyone. Sea urchin is pretty decent though. I don't know, just like, I've seen what sea urchins look like. I don't ever want to eat that. Regarding catching fish, killing the fish gets you 1 star, harpoon is 2 stars, and capturing them with nets or tranquilizer guns gets you the best score. Yeah, that makes sense. Nets would like keep it alive, longer. An earthquake? The interior is quite a mess. Yeah, looks like we will have to delay the opening today. You know what? Spent all my money getting this restaurant ready. I have to recover the repair costs through doing business. In this state? Wahaha. In the end, the importance of a restaurant is the taste. First, we need ingredients. Did you bring anything? Well, I have something I just caught. Only 3 fish? This won't be nearly enough to serve the guests. Please go and catch 7 more fish first. Oh, and the restaurant is going to be open only in the evening. Won't that decrease sales? Think we should invite customers without adequate preparation just to make a little more money? It is a chef's duty to prepare the best possible food with meticulous precision, just as a warrior sharpens his sword on a whetstone. You will need to get me the best quality ingredients during the day. Okay. Can I just hunt fish now? Apparently sea urchins have a soft inside that can be fried and cooked. Well, they are living things made of meat. All living things made of meat have the soft inside. Rocksteady posted Brainiac's design for Suicide Squad. I posted it in Game Talk. It looks like shit. Oh, that's probably why they waited till to show it off then. I actually mentioned last night that they had not shown off Brainiac yet. I made that happen, chat. It seems Bancho is really passionate about his work. He may not talk about personal stuff, but this guy can talk about sushi all night. I haven't seen Bancho so enthusiastic since the incident. It's nice to see him like this. The incident? Oops, maybe I should have brought it up. Well, anyway, we need more ingredients, so go catch 7 fish first. Yo, we got a license for this fish in here? Also, do I have to, like, pay attention to proper diving thing about not going up too fast? No? Let's go deep then. Find the true fish. The true fish. Oh. Well, you don't want shrimp? Alright. Kajuva, edible marine brown-eyed species with a slightly bitter taste. Like, getting anything with the knife seems a little difficult. Wait, can I grab a jellyfish? I don't know if that's like something you eat with sushi. Nope. Oh, that's just an enemy. So I realize I have a countdown with my oxygen. I should probably hurry the fuck up. What? Prepare, make... I don't know if it matters if I catch more fish while I'm down here or not. Might as well grab them while I got the chance though. Maybe I make more money. Ooh. Oh, that's just more oxygen. You exceed your weight. If you exceed your weight limit, you will slow down. If you exceed an even higher amount, you won't be able to carry more. Press option to organize. Chat, know what this game needs? It needs the Sonic drowning music. O2 is health. You can't die in game since it's kid friendly. Dave ends up on the boat and you lose everything except one item that you can pick. I think I've picked up too much though. I'm only like 1.1 pound overweight, so I'm good. We can go back to the boat. Fried egg jellyfish. Turn to boat, yes. Can we kill Shamu in this game? Well, that is not a word I've heard in a while. It looks like you caught quite a few. At this rate, we'll make boatloads of money in no time. My, would you look at the time? We'll have to hurry up and get things ready. Why don't you head over to the sushi bar? Okay. Cooking ingredients. Wrap up your day and get things ready at Boncho Soup. By the way, you'll only be able to dive once in the morning and once in the afternoon. Get the ingredients ready before the dinner hours start. How are the preparations coming along? I think we're mostly set. It's good. Here's to a great evening. Where do you think you're going? Didn't you hear from Cobra? You're to help me run the sushi bar from today onwards. What? I don't understand. Cobra told me that there would be somebody to help with the ingredients and serving. He said all I need to do is cook. I don't think our friend Cobra is very good at running a restaurant. And who else is there for that but you? Wait, I've never worked in a restaurant before. Guess we'll be here soon. I'll give you a quick primer, so pay attention. What? Open the ingredients below. Here you can check your fish, crops, sauces, and all the other materials you have. For now, that's all you need to know. Come back later for more information. That was not very much of a primer. Alright, now I'll show you how to register actual items to the menu. New recipes need to be added to the menu before they can be sold to customers. There's a sushi recipe for the fish you acquired earlier. Try registering that to the menu. Register a dish to the menu. Alright, blue tang. Sushi made rainbow wrasse, lagoon, triggerfish, Mediterranean parrotfish. Good sneezes there, by the way. Here, well, we got a lot of like this stuff, so we'll do that one. Yeah. Alright, that probably wasn't that hard. Setting ingredients to auto supply will make things a bit more convenient. Let me repeat, only food on the menu can be sold. If you run out of ingredients, you'll have to replace items on the menu or refill the ingredients. It also enhance the flavor of the dishes, so try it out once you have enough ingredients. Now use the ingredients you caught to fill out the menu as much as you can. Would you like some Mediterranean parrotfish? Bronze or high. Okay, so they get also green tea and norimaki. How long are you going to stand there talking? Give me a cup of green tea to quench my thirst. Have you perhaps poured green tea before? I made it just earlier today, in fact. No, only soft drinks, I think. I'll show you. Go over to Cobra. Sometimes customers will order drinks. Pour green tea. Just right amount. The green tea, sir. Perfect. Customers who drank green tea of a good or higher grade will pay more. Well, as expected, Boncho's green tea is quite something. This tea really got my appetite going. Is there something to eat, perhaps? Demanding as always. Why don't you try serving him some food while you're at it? Come over here where I am and take this food. You can dash when serving food, use L2 to move quickly. Don't forget to watch your stamina. I didn't know I'd be a restaurant server in this game. Hello, you sent the package last week, you say. What in the world? Let me check on that. Sir, your order. Cobra didn't even eat. He always distracted like that. The food can't be reused, so we'll have to throw it out. I'll eat it. Seems like such a waste to throw it away. Banso Shusi never reuses food. We do not put food made for guests on the table twice. Alright. Hold down circle to discard. This is terrible. Just looked it up. It's recommended to not eat blue tangs because they're poisonous. So either this dude is very talented, the establishment isn't very legal. Does it look legal to you? It's some weird island beach we're like probably in the middle of the Philippines. The sushi chef isn't even Japanese. Everything looks about ready, but I haven't cooked for customers in a while. Kind of nervous. Don't forget to press triangle to fill in the menu for business to begin. Customers will order dishes from the menu. Don't forget to register dishes in the menu before sushi bar opens. Already done all that. Yeah, we're ready to go. Open the Bancho Sushi. Probably poaching protected species. We're entering the blue hole, which is definitely an area you're not allowed to fish in. Wait, this place seems different. This guy wants the blue stuff. Add how do I, like, take orders? Oh, okay. Here you go, child. Wait, how do I give it to him again? Circle is like trash, right? Shit. Wrong guy? Oh, it's... Wait, okay. Still, I don't know, how do I give it to him? They're filling up with hunger meters, chat. The game, I didn't they didn't show me how to give the food to someone. Like that guy, the guy at the end. What? Oh, okay, it's that guy. Okay. Shit. Have your food. Not gonna be a good day for business. You know what? Fuck you guys. You ain't worth this sushi. Well, fuck you, old woman. Look, the game didn't teach me how to, like, give someone an order, alright? The guy ran away earlier. Oh, God, you want tea? Look, I was not hired to be a restaurant worker. Didn't this lady want tea as well? This is what serving is like. I've never worked at a restaurant and I would never want to. No breaks on company time. You've earned artisan's flame. Work's finally done for the day. My back and legs hurt. You were a bit clumsy, but not bad for a first day. Try a little harder next time. Suppose coming from you, that's a compliment, hee hee. A man should not feel gratification from simple compliments. Does this guy ever lighten the fuck up? Yeah, alright. In any case, a toast to the opening of Bancho Sushi. Alright, what does Bancho mean? Trash. My Amazon delivery. Guy gives you a Rodan vibes. Maybe, you know, he's a Rodan of sushi. You got a point, actually. Ellie. Are you the man who's been diving around here? Yeah, I think so. I was expecting a more professional looking guy. We doing a FaceTime? I can hear you, you know. In any case, can you do something for me? Shouldn't you tell me who you are first? I'm Ellie. I study biology at the local graduate school. I've come out to investigate after reports of anomalies in the area. Satisfied? Okay, so what do you want? I'd like to study the ecology of this blue hole. Give me some agar and red starfish first. I don't think it's a good idea to ask for just one of each. Give me 2 of each. Your tone makes me want to refuse. I've got a reward, but if you don't want it, that's fine by me. Reward? Well, I wasn't refusing. I'm just saying, you could ask more nicely. In any case, please hurry. Don't delay. Get red plant and red starfish. Use your phone to access various types of content. The cat app is locked. I don't think the sushi was Deep Ones approved. Well, this game does have a crossover with Dredge, which is all about, like, you know, Lovecraftian kind of stuff. Album, calculator, mini games. And make 100 gold, acquire 2 agar and 2 red sushi. As well as get your sushi for the shop. Would you eat a Lovecraftian sushi? No, that seems like a bad idea. Oh, I wonder if someone will eat this, like, poisonous thing right here. Or maybe not. I guess that's just an enemy. I want you. You have to go. I'm guessing you get to upgrade this stuff later, right? Salt. Sea salt, even. That's how you get it. Fuck. Poke your head back out. I guess I can't do anything about that. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Good catch. It's gonna make a lot of sushi. And it's nice and slow, too. These fish normally in these waters. Yeah, what are PETA's thoughts on this game, by the way? Those weird fish? Yeah, these fish eat coral. In fact, that's why they got the buck teeth. And they actually poop out sand, basically. Alright, I think we still need to find... Actually, oh, I'm getting a little heavy here. I think I got everything I need, though, right? Yeah, we're about a pound and a half over. I only got one starfish though. I could drop the wood. That would... I got an orange starfish, but I think I needed a red one. Okay, I think I need to drop the wood. A little heavy, Chad. I don't think I've got enough oxygen to go looking for another starfish, though. Okay, I definitely get... Oh, shit. Run back to the surface. Ain't gonna make it, Chad. Ain't gonna make it. Picked up too much. Wait, I got this. How do I use this? Triangle. There, oh, thank God. Saved. Saved, chat. We can grab another fish or two while we got time. PETA probably didn't comment. Well, it's obviously PETA doesn't like the game. If you do anything with the animal, PETA's like, no. Nuh-uh. Underwater scooter. I need to get out of this water. I just got too much stuff on me. I guess you don't have to get all the things right now, but... maybe we can get it in the next mission. Because you get a good dive later in the day as well. Cooking ingredients. To fish tank. X to fish tank. Dave, did you get to loosen up yesterday? Saw a lot of nasty fish. It won't go easy to go in. It won't be easy to go any deeper. I did notice that the fish in the blue hole have an odd violent streak. Perhaps something puts them on edge. Speaking of which, why don't you also take a gun in addition to the harpoon? A gun? I have a friend who is knowledgeable about guns. I'll introduce you to him. Wow, Cobra, it's been a while. Who is the goofy looking guy next to you? Is that a gamer, chat? Did we just spot a gamer? I see what looks like a controller. He's clicking the mouse. Soda buys, you know. Yeah, definitely a gamer. Sorry, that wasn't the nicest thing to say to a stranger. I'm Dave, a professional diver. Interesting that divers were athletic and muscular. You seem to defy my prior knowledge. 3 out of 10. Wouldn't bang. People who live in glass houses. So what's this about? I'd like you to get straight to the point. I've begun a very interesting business, ha ha. I like this, like the only dude this guy knows who knows anything about guns. Like, let me call my friend who knows about guns, and he looks like he never leaves the house for, like, you know, shooting practice. And now I'm in need of some weapon stuff. I need your help. You realize this probably isn't legal where we're at, right? Season 2 of Straw Strella just ended anyway. I'll give you a listen. Alright, I actually discovered a fascinating giant blue hole. The terrain and ecology inside it changes every time you go inside. Oddly, any equipment found inside breaks down when brought out. I'd like you to make us a weapon that can be used inside. That is rather interesting. You've piqued my interest as a weapon researcher, you could say. My hypothesis is that anything that's not made from materials found in the blue hole will continue to break down. This will be especially true of guns, which have precision parts. So we'll have to get the materials from the sea ourselves. Yeah, Dave, you'll have to prove yourself as a diver to this Master Duff. Sorry, what? Prove yourself to me. I'm not sure why I should have to prove myself to you. Just tell me what you need. Since it appears you have no guns at all, let's start with something easy. I think I'll need 1 rope and 1 scrap iron. Rope, commonly used in guns. You heard him right, Dave. Enter the blue hole and bring back rope and scrap iron. By the way, if you run out of oxygen midway, you'll only be able to make it back with one item. Always keep that in mind. Alright, rope and alright, we're not gonna get any fish this time. We need to find another starfish and now iron and rope. There are plenty of gun enthusiasts I've seen that are also massive weebs. Well, true, yeah. But also keep in mind where this is set. This looks like it's in like Polynesia or whatever. Or it's somewhere in the South Pacific, which I don't think where you're gonna find many like weebs living, or like, well, they look like that, or many people who own guns. Objectives given by Ellie are completed over multiple dives. Oh. Okay, iron. It's an American territory. I mean, it could be like American Samoa, maybe. Oh, there's the starfish we need. I think I actually found like an iron deposit last time, but I didn't pick any up because that was like too heavy. I don't really need wood. That looks like iron though. No, it's copper. Shit. Escape pod. A katana, cheap Japanese sword. Okay. I've honed my blade, chat. Okay, we got the rope. Would you eat man-o-war sushi? Something that would kill me? I don't think I would want to eat that. That seems like a bad idea. I should dive deeper for the iron. This might be iron scrap. Scrap iron, there we go. I am very critical depth as well. You move quickly underwater. It can't be used once the battery runs out. How do I use the battery thing? Square? Doesn't seem like it does anything. L2 switches them, yeah. L1 is what I... Like, triangle is how I use an item normally, but it doesn't seem like it does it. What is this? Sleepy toy hammer. Doesn't do much damage, but it will sometimes put fish to sleep. What's up, Vinkin? How you doing, brother? You doing? Hey, oi. Don't mess with me. Probably use this as like used to make supple agar. Probably make like ingredients out of this, right? Maybe it's L1. L1 switches them, but when I try to use triangle with the thing, it doesn't work. Oh, L2 boost. I see it now. It's on the bottom of my screen. I'll probably need that to get out of this water in a second. Oh, never mind. I'm good, actually. Boy, those are new. Get back here. Someone want to eat you. Get. Looked it up. The Oceania region was very low gun ownership. Yep. Alright, that's about all I gotta like boost my way out of here. I got enough fish and supplies. So far, this game seems kind of like its Subnautica was a roguelike. A little bit, yeah. A little bit like that. Oh, I can't pick anything else up. Nope, can't hold anymore. It's okay, we got a good haul on us. But to think you'd actually manage to bring it back, I expected you to quietly expire in the depths, you could say. Seems like I underestimate you slightly. Very well. He made that with rope and scrap metal. I'll show you how to make the basic underwater rifle with these materials. First of all, download Duff's weapon shop on your phone. It's well optimized, only 42 megabytes, you could say. I thought that was like a cat app. Oh, he's so sweaty. Alright, who else expected that? You don't need guns with every Samoan and Tongan is already built like a brick wall. Basic underwater rifle. Equip the weapon right away. Yes. They need explanation like that? Even someone like you should have understood. Well, I guess. Oh, and one more thing. Taking some measures to allow you to open weapon chests underwater. Wow, weapon chests? You can bring them out of the sea, but they can still come in handy. You can't bring them out of the sea, but they can still come in handy, you could say. Oh, but if I'll collect info about the weapons you pick up and create blueprints for you. Weapons made with a blueprint won't break down underwater, you could say. In any case, the master will be watching you goodbye eternity. You can make a gun out of anything if you have some scrap. I mean, all you have to do to really make a gun is to have the bullet. Or the bullet is the most complex part, actually. Like, you can make a slam shotgun, which is just 2 pieces of PVC pipe. You can craft weapons at Duff's weapon shop. Acquiring weapons, a certain number of items will complete a blueprint, making the weapon craftable. Go hunting with powerful weapons. Ellie. You actually brought them back. I guess I expected too little of you. Alright, this should do for now. I'll give you a reward as promised since you helped do my research. Sudden ecological changes in this region will need to be studied further, so I'll continue to need your services. Add my number. Olive oil. Is that the real, actual, authentic olive oil? And soy sauce. Oh, Dave, you collected 100 gold. Great job. That should be enough to repair what's broken. Bitch, this is my money. You need to cover your own costs. Then give me some time. These repairs need... Am I like part owner now? Really hope the customers keep coming. I think we're being taken advantage of. Wrap up your day and get things ready. Okay, now we gotta like do actual sushi. There's a cat in game. It's at the restaurant and you have to find cat food for it in the water. Before your gear becomes upgradable. Personally, I wouldn't focus on the suit for depth. Been told there's a cat here. Oh, we can just leave without working if we want. Alright. There are no items on the menu. What the fuck? Figure was still there from the last time. Hello, madam. Green tea it is. Takes a long time to pick this up. Shit, whoop, whoop, whoop. Bad. Well, you know what? You just got extra. Ladies in love. So do I get tipped here by any chance? Watch tea. This has been a good work day, chat. Made serious bank. How's game's over? I'm liking it. It's like, you know, there's nothing too crazy. It's like one of those games you can play kind of casually. But I'm assuming the complexity rises as I probably get like start buying stuff for the shop or something. Or they start getting more picky about what kind of food I gotta bring in. Also later on, my tip is to keep an eye on the meter behind Boncho. When it runs out, you the chefs can't make any more dishes. Are you Dave by any chance? Mr. Dr. Bacon? Yes, what is it, sir? Well, I'm always right about these things, haha. Nice to meet you, I'm Dr. Bacon. I'm an archaeologist who studies the sea people culture, you say. How strange. We were just mentioning them. The sea people civilization? I'll explain it to you. Aren't you lucky to have an expert like me tell you about them? Maybe I should have asked. Shouldn't have asked. Okay, this is a very different sea people thing. Sea people civilization lives in legends. They worship fish and had gills, allowing them to live underwater. They lived in the depths, allowing them to flourish without any concern for invasions by other civilizations. But sudden changes to the sea bottom brought about their abrupt downfall. That's about all there is to the story. Everyone thinks it's a myth and nothing more, of course. The proof that they were real was found right in the vicinity of this place. Oh? You think you will find an unexploded hydrogen bomb at the bottom of the sea? There have been a few nuclear bombs lost, and I believe some have been lost in the ocean. Huh? This is an amazing find, one that could turn the whole academic world upside down. Like, there's something unhuman about that man's jaw being open and shifted to the left. Like he's doing that weird, like, unhinging his jaw like a snake motion. An ancient civilization under the sea, you'll only see such things in comic books or games. What makes you so sure they're real? Dude's making the soy face? Yeah, he actually has the neck beard too. My assistant closely analyzed an artifact found nearby and found that it is from no known civilization. Dated to around 1500 years ago as well. There were no civilizations in these parts back then. That is interesting, but what business do you have with me? Well, you see, my assistant's cryptocurrency investments didn't pan out, and he won't be around for a good while. That's why I'd like you to help me. Oh? My assistant told me that the artifact was found 70 meters or so below the surface. Please go take a look. I'll pay you in sushi coin. Or maybe you prefer some Doge. We're busy with the sushi bar. I don't think we can. He invested in NFTs? Sad. Sorry to interrupt the conversation. I'm Cobra. I work with Dave. Of course, we should help you. We'll gladly do so. Yeah, ha ha ha. What, we don't have time to go swim around searching for artifacts? Think about it. If an underwater civilization is discovered, countless people will flock here. Boncho sushi will be bursting at the seams. I suppose you have a point. This man's like, yeah, mermaids are real. People are going to want to eat sushi. Alright, I'll help. Isn't that lucky? Oh, of course, I won't be asking you to work for free. I'll upgrade the diving suit you're wearing for free. Why Wow. With an enhanced diving suit, you'll be able to venture deeper. This is an essential for exploration. These days, even such things can be handled by an app. Yes, apps upgrade your outfit. Technological advancements are amazing, eh? Let's first install the iDiver app on the phone before we proceed. iDiver app allows you to enhance various diving equipment, upgrade equipment. Now then, let me tell you how to use iDiver. Wait, is this your app? Or are you just telling us about something and pretending like this is payment? Chat, would you accept that? Like, hey, go do this thing for me and I'll tell you how to what app to download. That's my payment. That's why I paid you to do this labor for me. I told you about an app you can download. Well, I wouldn't think I'd accept that, even if it did allow me to upgrade my clothes. I'll install the app for you, so unlock your phone first. He's gonna put some kind of like Bitcoin miner on my phone, isn't he? Or he's gonna like, here, sign up to my OnlyFans account. Let's see. Upgrade the diving suit for free. Maybe he's just covering the charge and the rest of the ones will cost money. He entered his bank account information. Now you'll be able to venture a bit deeper. Once you have enough money, use iDiver to enhance your equipment. You can enhance your suit as well as your cargo box and oxygen tank. Never forget that anything can happen in deep waters. I'll be in touch. Only if I found Atlantis while I was at it. I remember as a kid watching the History Channel, they'd always have Leonard Nimoy on there to talk about like a lot of bullshit. And Atlantis was one of them. Did Atlantis exist? Most say no. But this crank we found somewhere in like a backwoods trailer, he thinks he has proof. I cannot do a Leonard Nimoy impression whatsoever, so I didn't even try. But for some reason, he just used to narrate all sorts of crazy conspiracy, fake history bullshit. I mean, I guess it paid well. Find the Sea People artifact. Hey, am I gonna get a sonar or anything? I think he says they're at 70 meters down, right? Don't forget Ancient Aliens was also, yeah, History Channel is just like that. They do a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, we got... gun. And a new harpoon. Bullet. Picking up new weapons will allow you to collect blueprints. When you reach a certain number of blueprints, you'll be able to craft a new weapon. Whoops. Fucking shot you. That's how you get a lot of fish. Yeah, you shoot them. Olive oil. And I could use one of them, like, oxygen tanks right about now. Glass. Doesn't look like it's worth much. Lead. Okay, that'll be very heavy. Kill. Okay, I forgot this weapon's like, you gotta be close. Otherwise, I ain't gonna be doing too well. Return. And I'm out of ammo. Good taser. Come back here, fish. Wait, I'm already overweight? What did I pick up? Okay, these fish are just too fucking fat, chat. Okay, we're gonna drop some fish. Titan triggerfish is kind of, a little heavy. But, mainly it's the Dusky group, but that's a new one. I kind of want to sell that one. That's a 2-star. Alright, we'll drop this. And one of these. Still a little overweight here. But I'll end up using, like, the oxygen bottles. And okay. Bullets. Bullets. And there's what I came for. Oh, Dave, I think that's the one. Come back to the boat safely. I'll be waiting. Glass is used to make the sniper rifle. Oh, hold up. A sniper rifle underwater. What was that just now? I'll have to go back to the boat right away. Everything just works. Truly. Can I get out this way? Escape pod. New content escape pod. Use the escape pod to escape to your boat as quickly as possible. Check your surroundings first as the calling process takes some time. I think we're good. Let's at least use it. You saw or heard something like that, I just leave this place. I mean, that's gonna get more people coming here, definitely. Gigantic squid. Size of a, like a freaking cruise liner. Pointless Hub made a great video about Deadliest Warrior. Oh, wait, does that show still exist? Alright, you brought it out safely. Seems to be in very good condition, almost as if it were stored somewhere until recently. Very interesting. This may be the find of the century, even. Alright, Dave, let's continue to work together and uncover the secrets of the sea... Okay, so this guy got an archaeological relic that's probably gonna make him famous. I got an app on my phone. And a slightly better, diving suit. What? I thought I'd only be helping you once. Blah, of course, say no more. Just put our restaurant at the top of the list of affiliates. That won't be hard to do. I have a very lucky feeling about this. I'll be in touch. An episode where they had the IRA and ISIS fight each other. Yes, history is the deadliest warriors, the IRA and ISIS. I got screws and rope. Dave, while you were out at sea, the repairs were completed. Let's head to the restaurant. Also be cautious in later dives as sharks will spawn, and the deadliest shark I've encountered so far is the Mako Thrasher, being the second, huh? Ah, it's looking very nice. Ah, it doesn't matter how delicious the food is, the restaurant can't be a mess. If you want to change the interior menu below is open, so please check it. You can now freely change the interior of Bancho Sushi. Use the interior tab to select a style to your liking. But as Dr. Bacon said, if the remains of sea people are found here, customers will indeed come, but this area is kind of remote, so I think I will need a way to advertise the store until then. Yeah, these days it's just about impossible to attract customers without publicity. Ah, have you tried the social media app Cooksta? Cooksta. You mean the social media app young people use to post pictures of the food? Wait, is that it? Obviously people do it on Instagram, but did anyone ever make a dedicated app for posting like food photos? If not, someone will be after playing this. Yeah, that's how all businesses are promoting themselves lately. Under the sea, that's what you could call the app even. If it's all about seafood. I simply can't understand why people would waste their time like that. Sushi makes an impression on the heart, not photographs. Even so, isn't it better to use it than to keep people ignorant of your food, Bancho? There's no need. You never know what people, what kind of app people will want. You get more viewers on Instagram, maybe, but sometimes having a very unique, focused app can be pretty, useful as well. I mean, you can, well, ISIS has been around since the early 2000s. You have a point. Here I am talking about food apps, and someone brings up ISIS again. Making an account is simple. Let's try it out. First, register and make the hashtag Bancho Sushi, then done. Well, it's not as complicated as I expected. Now, customers happy with your food will follow Bancho Sushi. Not sure about this, but okay, I got it. Also install the Cooksta app on my phone and check the followers posts. Cooksta. Raise your rating. Chat, I don't like it when I have to run social media accounts in a video game. Raise your rating in Cooksta. More customers will visit and new foods will be unlocked. To unlock conditions, the new ratings can be seen in the Cooksta app. Yeah, we can add ingredients. Oh, we can sell stuff we don't want to. Oriental. Okay. Or light wood. I like that one. We'll only change in one simple thing though. This will apply to all interior furnishings you have placed up to now, yes. Alright, menu time. Enhance. We can enhance the Dusky group. Wait, did I have more fish than this? I think I got way more fish than this. Oh well, we're only serving a few meals tonight. We can enhance the Dusky grouper. Ingredients used for enhancement will disappear. Maybe I should wait on enhancement until I got more of a fish. I have been having to collect other stuff besides fish, so that explains it. NASA when they finally get a taste of that nice military, but the enhanced cutscenes are hilarious. Okay, let's see it then. Yeah, if they did that in my restaurant, I'd probably eat there. He made anime meal. Enhance has been completed. Alright. But where'd the meal go? I only got 3. I can only serve 3 things of food today. This ain't good, chat. People better be thirsty for green tea. Research, staff, ingredients. Maybe we can serve them seaweed. Would you like an order of your agar? Use to make sugar agar, okay. You can just sell them like... How do I do that then? I was gonna sell these people some, some plants. You don't have fish? What do you just put it on the menu? Doesn't look like it. Well, they still get the base menu with the Norimaki and the green tea. You just don't make much money from it, I guess. Remaining menu will be discarded. Oh, that's why I ran out of stuff. They discard anything if you put it on the menu and that doesn't get bought. Oh, well, I can't do anything else with the menu, so that's all we got for the day. Actually, we're not selling anything just yet, are we? It's not nighttime. We can go out and, like, go... Oh, cat. Mew, mew, mew. Alright, let's go get some fish. Otherwise, it's gonna be a disaster tonight. Don't give me any more side quests, alright? All fish. Norimaki auto-generates, is what I thought, along with the green tea. Uh-oh. Kill the dolphin. Eat the dolphin. I only think of eating the sea life now. Huh? A dolphin? It seems to be asking me to follow. Should I try and follow? A dolphin's... God, I gotta catch fish! Here, I gotta catch it while I follow the dolphin. Have you ever heard of or played Abzu? I've heard of it, but I never played it. I wonder what happens if you actually attack the dolphin. Come on. Hold up, dolphin. I need stuff. Hush dart. Non-lethal tranquilizer gun. Tranquilized creature will be a high grade. Oh, a pink dolphin caught in a net, so it was asking me to rescue its friend. I should cut that net. It's a girl dolphin, chat. You know it because it's pink. There you go, buddy. This is the start of the game, Echo the Dolphin. Thank you for the pearl, that's gonna be worth some money. Pink dolphin? Yeah, that'd be worth some money. I've never seen one of those before. Oh, it seems to have left a gift. I didn't know even dolphins had mates. Alright, we now catch the fish. Hit you with a dart. How many darts do I gotta hit you with? God, I gotta drug the fuck out of this thing. Oh, he's asleep now. Takes him a while. Every enhancement takes a certain amount of said fish. The cost of enhancement... Hold on a second. And the Agor recipe. We can grab some scrap iron too while we're at it. Actually, I have not used my gun at all. Well, not this gun. I don't care if this is low quality, I need fish. I need fish, chat. This restaurant ain't gonna run itself. We're almost about as heavy as we can get. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. No, 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 you fucking fish. You fucking fish. He won't get off me. Game over. You gotta watch your oxygen, Dave. Select item that I keep. Fuck. The pearl then, I guess. Now I got no fish to serve tonight. Should have used your oxygen tank. I was panicking, alright? I'll keep the pearl. Got killed by... Look, it had teeth, man. Dave, this giant blue hole looks infinitely more dangerous than any other place. Always pay attention to your oxygen, and use the escape pod when you're in danger to get out quickly. Can rescue you if you run out of oxygen, but you'll only be able to bring back one of the items you collected. Well, no fish. Already evening. Feel stiff. Even so, Bancho is working alone. I should probably help. It's not easy to manage with 2 people, with more customers coming in. Not enough workers. Wrap up your day and get things ready at Bancho Sushi. That was kind of bullshit though. That fish was literally like inside me. I couldn't get it on. Uh-oh. It's a food critic. Yoshi. Looks around. This is Bancho's sushi place, huh? Miss Yoshi. Came because I heard this place is getting popular on Cooksta. The name gave me pause. But to think it's really your place. Fish inside you? Well, inside my hitbox. New food using never-before-seen ingredients. Can't taste this anywhere else. Attack turn, but masculine chef. Wow, do they mention me too? No, not really. Any case, what brings you all the way here, Miss Yoshi? Oh, various reasons. Wanted to check out the restaurant. Looks like you're still the same. Well, there's nothing to change. I simply continue on day-by-day training myself. My goodness, that is the problem. You refused to listen to me last time in a similar fashion. That's what got you booted from the hotel. Talking about that again. That's the customer's fault for judging the food without even trying it. How long will you continue treating customers that way? Why is everyone shitting on our boy Dave? Just like that prejudice that exists in the world. Bigger guys always have it harder. Keep making that terrible food. What do you mean terrible? Whole roasted shark head is an excellent dish. Shark has been used in cuisine in both the West and the East, and Korea was even used in ancestral rituals. I don't know, man. We kind of turned against that old shark fin soup kind of deal. I don't know if shark head soup is even any better. Stop. You've not changed one bit. Let me judge for myself then whether it's food fit for consumption. Then I can tell you why I came. Fine, then I'll show you. I'll make sure you know the true taste of shark head meat. Bancho, isn't this development a bit sudden? Dave, as a chef, this is a fight I can't back out of. My pride hangs in the balance. Well, you better serve her quick, because I only got 3 fish for you. Please get me white tip reef shark head and olive oil. Well, I've got one of those things. You want me to catch a white tip reef shark? Yes, with your skills, it should be easy enough to do. But a harpoon's not likely to be enough. Take a good gun with you into battle. Even so, fighting a shark sounds way too dangerous. Sharks are good. Don't kill shark. You mean to say you'll just stand by and watch while my pride is trampled? She insulted me too, you know. White-tip reef shark is usually found in the ocean far to the right. Good luck. Suddenly wants me to get him a shark head. This is preposterous. It can only be killed with a gun. I have to ask Duff to make me a gun. Or search for one in the blue hole. not special customers. Sometimes special customers with a backstory will hear the sushi bar and visit. Learn dishes that the customer want through research and serve them to the customer. Now, research new recipes. This is the most... I've never heard of a restaurant that would ever go to that length. We must research the customer to make a new dish specifically for them. Now research new recipes. Use the artisan's flame to expand your menu. An artisan's flame will be used to research new menus. Okay. It looks disgusting. Alright, let me get the menu going. Okay, it's kind of already set. Oh, better be a slow night today. I only get to serve 3 of you. You go to a restaurant, the chef yells at you, tell me your backstory so I can make food. I mean, hey, I'd go back there if they really learn what I like. I guess you have like a time limit before she'll stop, like, waiting for the food. This is what I imagine myself doing when he cooks pizza. Yes, I investigate what someone wants on their food, and then I ignore them completely and just give them a cheese pizza. Alright, well, like I said, we ain't got much for people tonight. Lady, you better want green tea. We don't have much else. Well, this is all the customers we're getting today. Well, you guys want some kelp? It's very good for you. It's munch. Yeah, I have one of these. What is this? Oh, I gotta clean up dishes? That's new. Oh, give me here. Take your tea. Did she get sick off the green tea? I guess they have to give you like something free you can do if you run out of like fish to serve. See, that's what the uramaki is for. But I'm running out of kelp too. Couple restaurants around town that know what I normally order. I don't think I'm special, I just know what I like. I actually dislike it when I go into a place I've been to a few times. They're like the usual, right? Because it's, for me, it's like always like a fast food place, which I don't visit very often, but if I do, it's because they get one specific thing that I'll eat there. Like when I go into KFC near me, when I just don't want to cook that day, it's like, oh, the guy's like, oh, you want the chicken sandwich, right? It's like, I feel like spiting them whenever they try to like guess what I want before I order. It's like, no, motherfucker, I'll get the tenders today. Just to show you that I'm not that predictable. And then I'll dislike it because I didn't really want that because I just wanted the sandwich. It's like I actually did want the sandwich, but he made me not want it by suggesting that's what I came there for. No, buddy, I gotta get fish today. My restaurant's struggling. I've got the luckiest news. What is it, Dr. Bacon? You look happy. Analyze the artifact you brought me, and a large amount of an unknown substance was detected. I think it must be iron compressed deep underwater, but it gives off a unique wavelength. What then developed a radar to track those waves? And why is that news, Lucky? Aha, being coy today, are we? This radar is bound to come in useful for your next expedition. What do you mean, my next expedition? Cobra forced me to go along last time. I was given a contract with your name on it. Cancellation charge for breaking the contract is over 20. What in the world were you two talking about? Don't be so by the book. Check the signal for me to test out the radar. Give it to me. I'll tell you if it works and no more. The world is screwing this poor man over. You appreciate their kindness? We're different people, you and I. I don't like being like pigeonholed into like getting something just because there's someone like, oh, so I get like upset and like I got order something different now just to show that they predicted wrong. Okay, cooksta. Heard this fish is poisonous, but it tastes good actually. Sea people artifact, what a lucky day. Gotta eat sushi on days like this, haha. Sushi's here nice. I don't like the strange guy serving it though. But also, thank you Garrus for the 34 months. Insert something witty. Just like mention like surprise cock. That's what everyone else does in chat. I literally, lady, I got your fish for you. Like this, insulting. Blue sushi. The color sea tasted good. To think sushi made the tropical fish. It'd be so good. It's amazing. Soy sauce and the wasabi are awesome too. We'll come again. Heard shots like this are the trend now. Sushi is the perfect light meal after a workout. I like the color here. Bancho Sushi Bar grand opening. Wonder Bits upgrade from surprise cock to surprise face sitting. Look, I didn't create the surprise cock meme. I am not in charge of how it gets used. I'm assuming the weather will eventually be important. Alright, maybe we should upgrade. 55 bucks. Alright, so upgrade the air, which is our health. Good. And my cargo. Where the hell do the people come from? It seems like you're on a random uninhabited island. They all have boats, maybe. Maybe they just all got boats. I think I'll hold off on upgrading anything else just yet. Down we go. Friend of yours seems kind of like an asshole. He sells you out to people. Yeah, no. We didn't even like. We're not even like part owner of this place. We just don't. We actually have to work here. I don't feel appreciated in this job. Turmeric. Someone threw away perfectly good spice. Will be a tasty treat. I'll keep my current gun. Wood. I don't know what wood is even used for in the game. I don't really need that oxygen yet, but I might need it on the way up. That fucking thing. Revenge chat. Fucking serve you to people. I guess we should go look what this guy's wanted me to look for. Oh yeah, I need you. It's alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Follow me up to a safer location where I can shoot you. Look, I'm gonna feed you to a pompous bitch, alright? This is your legacy. Alright, I need to, like, get that oxygen that was up here now. Hey Dartigan, how do you feel about Liu Kang being the new Keeper of Time? I think he sucks at his job just as much as Raiden did. Also, welcome to the chat, man. Your first time here, it looks like. But yeah, I'm not impressed with his work so far. Guns are ineffective underwater, but in video games, not so much. They can work they're special water bullets, alright? I got no more bullets for this damn fish. Fuck. Not sure what I'm looking for down here. Oh, excuse me. I gotta be careful what I pick up because I might need it. Shit! Fuck! Big fish. No, you idiot. Fuck. Ah, not again. Fucking hell. Get to the oxygen. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Get out of here. Get out of this hellhole. I need a better gun. God. There is a better harpoon there, but I gotta risk it to get it. Ah, shit. Whatever this radar is pointing to me, it ain't worth it anymore. It ain't worth it. I'm gonna die trying to get it if I'm not careful. I just poison that okay, we can't serve up poison fish to anyone, can we? Yes, go to. I can't really hold much more weight though. Unless I want to, what do I have? Okay, I can get rid of the iron ore. But actually, I need more fish, I think, to serve up. Then again, I got like 5 of these white-tip reef shark meats now. You're about to become the exact opposite of Icarus, huh? Alright, I think I can hold a little bit more fish. Maybe we can get this one. Like I said, I'm assuming if it's poisoned, it's like bad quality, right? Come back later in the morning, true. Backfish. Wait, is that an artifact? I think it's an artifact. Don't you want to be in someone's stomach? We have an escape pod over here, so we're actually kind of good. I should probably just like grab fish until I run out of weight. We're an illegal poacher. Shh, we're a cute video game character. We're not poaching. Yeah, that's all I can carry. Time to leave. Very sus. Look, when I'm doing what I love, which is killing animals, I'm a happy man. Well, we got our we got the shark. Is that Ash Ketchum? Like, but 50? It's clearly inspired by Ash Ketchum, right? His name is Sato. Hoppity hop. You, do you know a lot about Giant Blue Hole? Well, I'm not sure what to say to that. It's different in there every time. Yes, that's it. It's the best place to collect Marinka. I could complete my collection in this place. Marinka? What, don't tell me you don't know about the highly popular Ocean Life trading cards, Marinka. How can you not have heard of the futuristic trading cards that utilize an AI recognition system that automatically corresponds to fish in real life? Never heard of them. Sounds fun though. You seem quite behind the times. Let me help you install the app. Okay, chat, no one would ever let a stranger just come up and install an app like this. I'm sorry, my realism is like destroyed. Yes, stranger, take my phone, install whichever app you see fit to use. So you do this, then press here, touch that, add a friend, done. Okay, so what do I do now? Amazing thing about these Marinkai is, you don't really need to do anything special. Just catch a new fish and you'll get a card. Check the cards every now and then on the app and you're done. Fish them on, chat. I see, I guess I was able to easily see what fish I've caught so far. Right, it's almost like a... Whoa, you don't want to be saying the name. I understand, I'll try it out. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I'm Sato. I'll give you my contact info, so hit me up if you have questions. See ya, choo-choo. Catching fish will allow you to automatically acquire marine cards. You'll get fancier cards for catching higher grade fish. You've been making good use of your gun. Have you been killing things? Less meat if I kill with a gun. It's often the case with smaller fish, but with stronger, bigger fish, it's way easier to weaken them a bit first. If they're weakened, they'll show changes like bleeding or swaying. Observe them carefully. See, you have to consider the timing carefully. You need good... Let's go back to the sushi place. Don't forget you can upgrade your gear with it. I did that earlier, actually. Gonna get revealed at the end that all these people downloaded malware. Hey, where's the rich lady at? The ingredient preparation is going well. Get the menus ready before opening hours. I do got a lot of new stuff. Alright, that's for that one special meal for one special lady. So, whatever I put on the menu, if it doesn't get used up, so I gotta be careful not to put like all 10 of them on like I was. That's what was screwing me over before. So we'll just put 3 of those there. That feels a bit better. Also, time doesn't pass during the day when you're at the restaurant. I didn't think it did. I think I can go, like, you know, we can go out fishing again, right? Since it ain't time to start the shop. All the signal's okay. Yeah, we can try to get to the signal now. You can dive 2 times. Yep, 2 times a day. I would hope that maybe eventually you unlock the ability to, like, night dive. Alright, let's just laser focus on this. Okay, but maybe better gun too. Shock harpoon? Yes, please. Yes. I don't know if you can kill the big ills or not. You probably can, but I was trying to attack one earlier and it didn't seem to work that well. What's these fucking things again? Ow. Babies, you don't want any of this. Ow. God, combat in this game is a little awkward, you know? No, why'd you turn around? Fuck. Ah. Oh, we got the bullets back. Basic underwater rifle. Sick. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, looks like we got some fish after all. Combat is janky. Yeah, it's getting turned around a little bit while trying to attack. There we go. We're doing well now. We've repaired. I just want to save my bullets for the bigger ass shit I saw down here last time. What is small net gun? Gun that fires a small net. Targets caught in the net will be of high grade. I'm not really here to catch fish, but capture 7 fish at the same time. We'll try it out. I want to get it for, like, you know, the thing, but I need to save weight. Not combat, it's fishing. All things are combat. I wanted to capture the big one. Oh, he just... Fuck, that's worthless on it. I still got my electric taser. On. I'm literally cooking you right now. Hooked it before I even got it back to the the shop chat. Right, how much? I can't go down much further, I don't think, can I? I'm also swimming real slow right now. What can I get rid of? I picked up a lot of red lionfish, which I think are poisonous. I can't even serve it. Well, is that what the skull means next to them, that you can't serve them? Anyway, let's get rid of a few of them. Can't actually go down much further. 80 is my limit, I think. Oh. Well, this was a waste. I can't go down deep enough to get whatever's in the radio. It's 19 meters away. Oh, fugu. Oh, sorry, I meant to, like, hit you with the net. That should be go. Oh, that's a 3-star, baby. Narco is great. Yeah, I played Narco while I was actually in LA. Narco's a great game. We can capture one more, right? Alright, let's make our way out of here. I think there's like an escape pod up this way. Talking about that TV show, Narco? Oh, okay, Narco. I was thinking of something else. Norco is what I was thinking of. I played a game called Norco. Hold up. What do we do with that? What's in these chests? What's in these here chests? Black vinegar. Customers are going to love that. Yeah, that's all I can carry. Time to leave, Chad. We refilled the fish stock. Got some treasure. Amongst other, I need to upgrade my suit though. Serving random shit you find at the sea is a pretty nice move. I mean, I know, right? It's a good business strategy. Yeah, we can now build the triple axle. Rank 3. So when you send something to the fish tank, what does that mean? I guess you're sending all of them to the fish tank. No, just one. I thought for a second there I was selecting the one I want to send to the fish tank. Stores the fish till they use later in your menu. That's what I thought. Alright, he likes it. Wrap up your day and get things okay. So let's use the app real quick. I want to upgrade my suit. So I can dive a bit deeper. That's an expensive one though. Just for an extra 10 meters. You going to bed? Go. Have a good night, man. We'll make some good money tonight. We got that fancy lady coming by. 10 meters is a lot of pressure underwater, true, but in pixels, though, it's not really the same thing. Alright, open the sushi bar. Stop having it be closed. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You can't be your shark head, huh? Ugh, disgusting as usual. The look of it just ruins my appetite. Even so, a promise is a promise. Foodgasm, chat. How'd you like it? It's good, it's tasty. I can taste the white tip reef shark. Fat inside and crispy whole roast. But it's not an overly cloying flavor. Is this ginger? The ginger scent mixes with the strong flavor of the head. It's quite lovely. Pardon me, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. The Book of Five Rings states that one should look at the essence of something instead of its appearance. Sharks look terrible on the outside, but they have robust meat and their head has a delicious taste. Bet that's what your pizza does to people. I have heard nothing but positive things about my pizza. This whole roasted shark head brings such traits to the maximum potential. I must admit, this is good. You pass, Boncho. Let me tell you why I'm here then. This restaurant needs to hire people. I can't help you with that. Huh? What do you mean? You still mean to go it alone, Boncho? This place is already operating at full capacity. Things might be okay for now, but you won't be able to cope when even more customers come. I can't continue working alone, but it's not easy to find people I can trust. I'm Yoshi the recruiter. This is what I do these days. Let's start by putting out a hiring ad. Ma'am, I have customers. Hire employees to reduce the workload. Employees help serve food in the dining area, make cooking food faster. Damn, let me tell you how to recruit staff. Did they really not know how to do this before they started? Pay close attention to what I say. Press square to post a hiring notice. Press the flyer to begin the hiring notice. The following amount will be spent for the hiring notice. Litter everywhere. Good. Recruitment results become available the following day. I'll tell you more tomorrow. Shit. Whatever. She'll live. Just tea. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, this is the tea thing is weird. Okay, I didn't know we had more shark head. Milk from the mouth. We made bank off the shark head, chat. Shark head is proving very popular. Letitia. A Dart 1 shark has serves 4 people, apparently so. We're getting, look at these rave reviews coming in. My coal rank? Top sales, huh? Net profit of 291. Wait, shouldn't it be all net profit? We aren't paying for these fish, we're just finding them. Like, we're not buying our ingredients from anywhere. Later team gonna lurk and work out the rest of the stream. You have a good workout. Ellie. Hey, you haven't quit diving yet, have you? What is it this time? I'm doing some investigating for an important paper. I'm going to need some help. Give me 3 blue shells and 3 brown shells. Okay, but aren't you supposed to do this sort of thing yourself? Didn't you also insult me in your Instagram photo? You kidding me? Writing a paper requires a ton of research and investigation. What you're doing is only a very tiny part of it all. This girl's a jerk, why help her? Because I get paid, I guess. So don't let it get to your head. Hurry along, I don't have much time until the deadline. You really are impossible. But since you say it's for a paper, was it blue shells and brown shells? Alright, we can also upgrade again. Or bio... Craft, we could craft the triple axle. But I might want to save the materials for later. I think I'll upgrade my air tank. That lets me, you know, stay underwater longer. And upgrade to the cargo box. Alright, this time we should maybe be able to reach the signal's location. That's how the world works, what, people being a bitch to you? Game does seem pretty, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I don't think I've seen any shells in the game yet, so I'm not sure where to find those. Oh, your girlfriend get caught in a net again? Expenses are told you. I don't know what the expense would be, because I'm just catching the fish. We're not buying it. This has some really expensive Norimaki he's making if we run out. He must be the dolphin from before. Why does it look like it's in a hurry? I wonder if something's going on. Come to think of it, I don't see the pink dolphin this time. I should follow. Take me to it. This thing's always getting caught. Real wasabi's expensive? True, yeah. Oh, the pink dolphin. Pirates must have captured it illegally. Okay, come on now. We're here poaching fish illegally. You quickly cut its net. Fucking shooting at me? I nearly died getting this thing. As this keep happening, it's a pink dolphin. Everyone's after it, I guess. Do I not even get a reward for that? Oh, they left another gift. Hope neither of them get caught again. They gave me a gold bar. So, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to receive that when I'm underwater. They kind of weigh you down a little bit. Just notice the dolphins are 3D rendered when everything is pixelated. There's certain things that are like that, yeah. Alright, we need shells. And we also need to make our way down to the bottom. Oh, yes, please. That'll come in handy. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, shark. The shark is almost worth getting because that's good eating. That's that people love that fucking shark head. Get out of the way, fish. Don't be a hero for it. Oh. So I might be able to bring it alive now. Nope, not with that gun, yeah, you might. You enjoying the game so far? Yeah, it's fun to play because you can just kind of relax while doing it. Right, nope, I got enough fish. I need to, like, find artifact. And, well, shells, too. Last. Bye, Mr. Max. You have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. I've got almost all the shells this lady needs. Wow, so this is the place. Let's see, the signal's coming from inside. There are letters I've never seen before written on the pillar. If we had a tool of some sort, we could move aside that pile of rocks and try going inside. I think it would be best to talk this over with Cobra. Come up for now. No, there's stuff. There's also ancient languages being spoken. The fish, they speak. I thought I heard something. Shit. I got nothing that can really kill this thing. I'm out of bullets. I hit it with the harpoon enough, it will die though. I'm gonna die very slowly though. Fuck. Let me out of this place. For me it's December and Jan. The Fish Speak sounds like a great horror novel. The Fish Speak. It's Aquaman's everyday life, man. I found a place with a signal from the Sea People civilization. Can't hold back my academic thirst to check it out. I'm at an important symposium right now. Please talk it over with the Cobra first. I'll come by tomorrow. Unrealistic decompression times. Well, they're kind of ignoring that bit of like how you go scuba diving. How to get rid of rock piles? I have to use a bomb, of course. Haha. Is it okay to detonate bombs underwater? Or are you talking about a rock pile somewhere deep below? I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's put a little trust in the sea's regenerative power. I'm not sure this game is positive with like the environment, or it's really just encouraging me to destroy it. It's trying to gloss things over again. There's an issue. Delivery ships haven't been arriving lately. I need to get a delivery from a bomb expert, and you know a bomb expert? Apparently the ship's gone off the radar. I think it's sunk. If I could use the drone I ordered, we could retrieve the supplies. Dave, could you go into the sea and retrieve drone materials? Okay, chat, this sea is basically nothing more than an Amazon warehouse full of shit. How am I supposed to find them in the ocean? It's huge. Delivery boxes are likely to have been carried by the ocean currents. Look for a place with ocean currents. I was at one just a minute ago. That sounds dangerous. A more important question, who cares? Me, I work for everyone and I have no backbone. This guy knows a gun manufacturer, of course he knows. I think there's a guy who's probably like a smuggler to a degree. Alright, we got a comber. And the white, yeah. So we could go, I still need more shells too, so I guess we'll go diving again. But, yeah. Dude, but, maybe we can find the parts he needs. Hey everybody, what's up, man? My cognizant. How you doing tonight? Just need one more shell and we're golden. And I think I see it. I've got all the shells now. Screws are useful for making shit, so we'll grab it. I've actually got enough fish, so I don't really need to worry so much about that right now. Oh, it hurts. I don't think the sea urchins will be picked up with these gloves. Took your girlfriend and her little brother to a trampoline park and Korean... Okay, the Korean corn dogs has me. Wouldn't mind some of those myself. What kind of Korean corn dog did you get, man? They come in a lot of varieties. I personally want the ones that have like panko crumbs all over them and also cheese on the inside. Flame harp. How is a flame harpoon even gonna... You know what? I'll try it out. Don't care. Doesn't matter. Game logic. Guess I can just sell the seashells later, right? Picking up nothing but trash, chat. Yeah, cook the fish. Fishes burn underwater. Back here. I don't really need that oxygen. Long distance underwater scooter. Oh, I don't think I've captured one of these yet. Come on. These sales are objectives. Yeah, I've actually got them, but I guess I've picked up more than I need, and I can maybe like sell the ones I don't need to give to that lady. Come on, can you just get cooked already? Let me capture you. How much health do you have? You're bleeding. Okay, you're dead. You'll always get the... You'll constantly get just with a higher number. Oh, okay. So it's best to keep grabbing them. Oh, it's too dark down there. It'll be dangerous to venture down this state. Flask for holding something. Alright. I see a clam. Tranquilizer harpoon, yes. What did that do for me? Olive oil in the pan, hot. Ah, fine, crispy tomatoes. I didn't find any Amazon packages down here, strangely enough. I can't really hold much more of that. Yeah, I need a headlight. Very few aggressive fish this time, I've noticed. That's the thing I need to get in, but I... Actually, maybe the package was up this way. A little heavy now, but we'll be fine. Oh shit, I think that's the drone parts over there I need. Right, okay, I need to drop some weight because I'm too heavy. Okay, I've got plenty of lead on me, weighing me down, so I might as well get rid of some of it. Okay, I need a camera lens and a computer chip. Wonderful. This is how you build a drone, chat. You find it underwater. Okay, let's get rid of another piece of lead. Alright, I think that's all the drone parts. We can leave now. You want a good breakfast burrito recipe? Plenty of those online, man. I've actually never made a breakfast burrito. Ow, oops. Golf club? And a dead shark. Leg bone. Use it for crafting weapons. Who let Abby go underwater? You're just being mean now. You're just being mean. Nope. You back up. Four. Alright, we got enough. That was a good run. Excellent run. Tonight will be a busy restaurant. Already? That was harder than expected. These are hard to find. Well, this isn't bad. Now then, if I just complete the delivery to Echo Watcher. Ta-da, ha, research level gained. Echo Watcher? Oh, you don't know Echo Watcher is a mission-based app made to protect the environment. You get points for completing missions on the app and get rewards for reaching certain levels. This was for points on an app, not for a paper. Oh, well, you could say they're basically the same thing. You try it out too if you're interested. See you. Speaking of that game, someone made a mod where you can attempt to save Joel as Ellie during that scene. He dies, but you can shoot everyone. Hey, I guess it's cathartic for some people. Use the Echo Watcher app to check on various ecological missions, gather points, receive various rewards. I wish you'd be able to deploy a drone with this. You look pretty exhausted, ha. Well, the sea currents did knock me around a bit. I see. I'll take a bit of time to repair the drone and deploy it. Please wait a while. Should be done by tomorrow morning. Go about your business until then. You are right, we always return to The Last of Us 2. Chad, when do you think that'll stop being a topic of discussion with people? It's like, you know what? It's been a couple of years. I dread the day The Last of Us 3 gets announced. I really do. Wrap up your day and get things ready. Skill unlocked. Ah, well, there's an applicant for the Bonso Sushi hiring notice. Time to have a look-see. I wasn't expecting an applicant so quickly. Let's check out who we have. This is a pretty nice resume we have here. Let's hire this person right away. Kyoko. Yeah, shine her on. She costs 0 money. She's working for free. Alright, looks like we have our first staff. Hired staff must be placed. Staff can be placed in the kitchen or the dining room. Add them to your kitchen to cook more quickly. Add them in the dining room to serve food. Well, she's apparently good at serving. As for your first staff, let's try a dining assignment. Well, I could have told you that. I think that should be enough to go on for now. I'm stating the obvious, but things will get tough without staff to help once more customers start coming in. There's also training to consider besides hiring. That's all for now. I can also hire someone else, right? Nope, I can only hire one person right now. I need to unlock the higher tiers. Waiting room. How would you feel if you had a cameo in The Last of Us 3? Honored. As long as I'm paid for it. Alright, what are we gonna serve up? We can serve up some white-tipped reef shark. We'll put like 3 of those on the menu. And then we'll put on some, red lionfish. No. Titan triggerfish. Or maybe. Oh, wait, we can enhance this too. So this one, we'll enhance. Make it more valuable. Ooh, enhancing the shark, though, gives you way more money. Hold on. Let me remove that. No, the remaining booby. Oh shit, never mind. Thought you could do it like that, but maybe some other time. Let's see. Maybe we'll enhance. Yeah, we'll enhance this. Natty or not, Dartigan. Natty or not. Oh, hold on. That is pretty cool. Have I ever had other cats or pets before? Yeah, but since living on my own, the only pet I've ever had is Dex. As a kid, I had a dog named Putty. And there's other family pets too, but now also a cat as well. Alright, so that one's enhanced, so we'll put that one up for tonight. Put 3 of those on. So we can enhance this one. No special one for that one? I'm disappointed. We'll put out 4 of these. Would you tip your cook if he did something like that? You kind of have to, right? Kind of have to tip if they do that. Alright, this should be good. That's plenty of food for the night. Might not even be able to serve all that. But we got, you know, someone helping to serve now, so it'll go closer. It'll go quicker, I mean. I'll hold off changing the place too much just yet. Alright, let's open the sushi restaurant, chat. Hey, you deliver that one. Well, I get the tea. What the fuck? I gave her a slurp. New unlocks, okay. Use only a little bit of tea for you, lady. I guess my staff can't, give people green tea. I hate the tea thing. It's kind of annoying. Business is booming. Uh-oh. No. Wait. It's coming, lady. It's coming. That's right. Dishes are piling up now too. People didn't like that other dish I made. I only bought one of those. Onto Sushi closed. Top sales. .4 rating. And I'd even put the the shark head out. Good morning. Sorry I couldn't come by yesterday because of the symposium. Did you speak with Cobra? Oh, come to think of it, I got material since Cobra said he was repairing a drone yesterday. I'm a bit late, aren't I? I repaired the drone just fine thanks to you. Got some supplies as well. Here's the bombs you asked for, also. Oh, thank you. Dr. Bacon, will these do? Alright, let's head back to that rock pile. Oh, wait. I haven't finished starting today. Cobra Shop is officially open. Huh? What is that? Deliveries have stopped, but with a drone in working order, I can transport 3 types of items in a day. Talk to me and select the Cobra Shop to see a list that changes every day. I'll also buy some stuff you don't need. Check out the sell tab as well. I have a feeling you'll charge high prices, but it's nice to be able to prepare. This guy is like running a business that I work for it, but I have to buy shit from him. I won't charge high prices just because I've got the only business here, so don't be afraid to visit often. Like you've let your business tactic slip just now. In any case, it's time to head back to the rock pile. There's the signal from the sea people was detected. Cobra Shop. You can buy auxiliary items and sell your items at the Cobra Shop. The Cobra Shop is only accessible in the morning and afternoon. Purchase items can only be used for 1 day, so keep that in mind. Forgot to tell you something. What is it, Miss Yoshi? When you hire more employees and purchase more ingredients, you will have to take care of many things all at once. I decided to give you a management app which works on your smartphone. You can check the current situation of Bancho Sushi at any time using it. You can check the status of your restaurant without visiting it. Sounds handy. I already linked the app. Why don't you check it out on your smartphone? I am sure Bancho Sushi will grow bigger and prosper. I am the manager at this point. No one else does anything but the cook. Alright, so... Alright. Just in case there's something worth documenting inside. Here's a camera. How about taking this underwater camera with you? Camera? Right, it will be important for research to record important data and photos. Take the camera and we'll let you know when I find the right place to use it. Chad, this kind of game reminds me a lot of other games. It's like Stardew Valley, only with fish. Is that correct? There's a Stardew Valley with fish. Yeah, I can buy oxygen tank expansion, one-time use. Waterproof box. Waterproof cargo box can be installed underwater. Acquired items can be stored inside, and stored items will automatically be retrieved upon leaving the water. 100% correct, yeah. Stardew Valley mixed with Subnautica. It's a bit of a roguelike elements. Well, sort of, yeah. But very, very light roguelike. It's just that it has a, like, the place you go into changes every time. I think I might be going into a cave, so I might need more oxygen here. So it's only 20 bucks, so. And I should probably upgrade my suit. Maybe take a weapon with me? I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, sweat for me, piggy. God, what anime figure is that? Some of you have to know. Go to Cooksta app to upgrade the restaurant. You upgrade that to your Instagram account? Collect all the materials. Good, let's try to create a new weapon. Okay. Wait, what? I'm impressed with these pixel art animations. I'd watch an entire series of it. New weapon, triple axle. Equip the weapon right away, okay. These are getting expensive. I feel like I can dive deep enough for the time being, so I don't need to upgrade that. So I'd probably want to upgrade weight, maybe? Has the power of a god, and I mean, that is what it looks like to have such a thing. Old harpoon. I actually probably do need to upgrade my harpoon gun. Steel harpoon gun. Capture fish more easily. I'll hold off for the time being, upgrade anything else. Rank up. I think the ranking up happens automatically, right? All my fish cards. So these are just like random quests that show up you can make a little bit of money off of, right? It just constantly feeds you more. Alright, we got time for another, like, dive. Let's see if we can get into the cave. You just heard of the poop knife? The poop knife. Oof. that... I kind of like have a new weapon, so I don't want to like do anything too drastic with it right now. Don't worry, I really need fish. Your FF7 vid was released in 2020, and I can't believe it's been that long. It hasn't really been that long. That's pretty, you know, pretty decent length of time. It's not that long. At least it doesn't feel that way to me. I don't know. I guess I never really do that whole thing like, oh, it's been so long since this one thing happened. My brain is maybe busted. It doesn't see things like that. Stay away from me, fish. Stay away, stay away. You don't want this. Upgraded gun, you don't want it. You brought it on yourself. Four years? Well, 4 years to it's still not that much. Okay, the shark. The shark makes for good eating. Ooh. That's some good damage. Oh, shit! Shit, why is this working properly? Luckily, I brought this oxygen tank with me. This could also be oxygen, though. Nope, it's a samurai sword. What happened last night from my perspective? Anyway, you tried to fix something, then the stream ended. The game crashed and I did restart, but then the game just didn't want to run that I was trying to play and it kept crashing the computer, or at least it was making it so I couldn't use my screen. So I eventually kind of gave up on it and just decided to end the stream early. Happens every once in a while. Wait, try placing one of the bombs Cobra gave you on that rock pile. Destroy this archaeological wonder. All good, you know, it's sort of hard to see through the radio. Can't have you torn into 1,000 pieces and become food for the sharks. It's a scary thing to say in such a casual voice. Now, back away from the bomb for a bit. Yeah, that should be enough. Here it goes. Your Twitch glitched at the end. It sounded like you were coming back. Well, I did come back, but I still couldn't make it work properly, so I ended up giving up. Nice, now the road is clear. It's a faint light coming from inside. Go on and yes, cave dive. You're qualified for that. But there's a monster or something inside. That would also be an amazing scientific discovery. Okay, I might need the gun here real quick. Only got one bullet. Red sniper, perfect. Red Angel of War penetrates targets marked with its laser sight lies here. Go to the new region. Oh shit, that's some good art. Wow, this place is... Wow! Appears to be some kind of Sea People record chamber. My lucky feeling was correct. There's definitely was a Sea People civilization in this region. Look at that mural back there. No human could have painted that so deep underwater. Actually, how would you paint underwater? Maybe these are from some ancient civilization that sank from seismic activity. A good point, but that style of painting and architecture can't have been seen anywhere above ground. Please first investigate this place. I'm sure you'll be able to find a variety of interesting clues. There's no amount of money you could pay to cave dive. I mean, you literally have to go get qualified for it because it's so dangerous. It's one of the most dangerous activities you can ever do. This can't be a natural pillar. There are even mysterious characters engraved in it. This mural seems to be of a warrior or a king. It looks powerful. There seems to be scales on the lower body. Is this really a mural of the sea people? This feels like a boss fight room too. Painting of dolphins and marine plants. Apparently the sea people could draw. People could draw, not only write. Good, that should be enough. I would like to research a little more, so please take a photo with the camera that I gave you. Look at this necklace here. Camera icon indicates that you can take pictures. Check the objective on your top left. Press X to adjust the focus and remove your hand to take a picture. Make sure your timing matches the green indicators. Fail. What? What do you mean? I don't get it. Green dot? I know, the green dot is flashing. Do I gotta get... That's what I thought I was doing. Okay, I see. Think. There we go. Oh, I see something on the floor there. Oh, it might be another sea people artifact. Bring it to me. Artifact found in the Sea People record chamber and covered with moss. It's old and shabby, but there seems to be a mysterious energy about it. But he's taken the sacred relic. Take his head. Sound from before. A record chamber filled with Sea People symbols. What could they have written? More importantly, did you hear something? What do you mean? I didn't hear anything over the radio. Go back up to the boat for now. We go. I like how the O2 doesn't actually drain when you're in here. Alright, we should take this opportunity to catch some fish while we're here. I wish this thing was longer. Get in my fucking... Whatever, I didn't want that one. It's like I'm getting it anyways, though. You know what? Fuck you. You're getting sniped, son. How much health do you have? This fish is immortal. Okay, we can't really hold much more weight, so we should just leave. Wish this thing was longer, me every time I look at myself. Wait, what? How to train your... I wish this thing was longer, me every time I look at myself naked. Oh, I see. Talking about your legs, right? Wishing you were taller? More leg length. A sea people artifact. Very interesting. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'll have to analyze this artifact and the mural further at my lab. I'll be in touch soon. Save. Save. Hey, you there. I heard an explosion in the sea. How? It was 80 meters underwater. It would not make a sound you would hear. Do you know what's going on? Oh, about that, we are Sea Blue. We're an organization that tracks down people who pollute this beautiful sea and reports them. You know, he's got a point. We are poaching. Sometimes I carry out justice myself for those that commit particularly evil deeds. I've heard reports of someone who has been engaging in mindless destruction of the environment in these parts. Don't know if it was you, but you better be aware of this. Whoever harms this great sea will have to contend with Sea Blue. And me, John Watson. Now then, be ever grateful to the sea and never lose your love for it. I'll be leaving for now. We're watching you. What a creepy dude. But we'll be okay. Group is infamous. They commit acts of violence under the pretext of environmental protection. It's mostly the large corporations' big fishing business. Hey, should we tell him about the guy who tried to catch a dolphin? He might be, might maybe put him on that trail, and not the small fisheries. Harm the environment, most. They say nothing to the corporations, however. I expect they're taking bribes or something unsavory like that. That looked like bad news. So it's PETA? Apparently so. Though there was a really group of like very militant ocean-going activists. I remember they used to like run this very expensive speedboat and try to stop whaling and stuff like that in the Pacific. The Sea Shepherds, I think is what their name was. I don't know if they're still around or not. They had like the world's most expensive speedboat they would actually use, and I think they ended up sinking it when they actually rammed another boat. It won't do you any good to be on the radar. Be careful. That's some good stuff. Folks, it's been a nice been a nice lurk. I'm gonna go. Actually, I think I'm about done myself for the night. I don't really have time to do much. Does this game autosave? I'm assuming, yeah, it autosaves. I can also turn in one of these. No, or actually, no, I can't. Need more things. Autosaves? Okay, so... okay, there actually is a save button. Okay, yeah, it does. Alright, chat. That's a pretty good game. I enjoy. I might stream this again, actually. But that's it for tonight's stream. It's getting pretty late. And yeah, gotta work on getting sleepy. Maybe do a few things before I go to bed. Since this is my 5th day in a row streaming, I probably won't be streaming the next 2 nights. So, hopefully you won't miss me too much. I will be back streaming possibly more of this, but I'm also still considering streaming Daggerfall too. At least once. I might do at least one Daggerfall stream, if I can get it running properly. And maybe I'll also work on, getting that, no, I still want to hold off on streaming, like, Legend of the Druids game. Chat, you've all been wonderful tonight, though. I wish you a great night. Also, thank you for any bit subs or gift subs tonight. Thank you to the mods. And thanks for spending your time with me. I will see you in a couple days. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Watch some good stuff, maybe here on Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Yeah, still got that Spider-Man 2 video if you haven't checked it out. I will see you all later. Peace, chat.